Okay. Cool beans. Welcome back, everyone. And now I think we actually have everyone for once. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. Alright, last time you guys did a lot. You rescued Red. You pushed your way past what looked to be a statue of Cabriri. You grabbed, or Gengini, I believe, grabbed a kukri that's definitely for sure, definitely not cursed. And made your way into this, like, 100-foot tall room over here with a spiral staircase going down the middle. In that room, you fought a bunch of animate dreams who tried to make your worst fears kill you. Finally, or that's not finally, there's two big things left. Ooh, the pulse, like, ripples now. I like that. We're also using Jump Gate for anyone watching, because it's the newer version of Roll20. You guys went into this secret room. It was like an alchemist laboratory. And fought Canker, the head of these ghouls. I believe I never showed you guys... Did I show you guys both art pieces for him? Yeah, I did. Okay. He tried to cut a deal with you guys, saying how much, you know, he would give you guys rewards, gold, potions. His gas wouldn't fuck with you if you guys killed Caleb Valdemar, a.k.a. Tualachek, the little brain living inside of him. Well, I guess little. When they jump out, they're about dog-sized, kind of disturbingly. Even though Roland's player wasn't here, I feel like the group consensus was like, oh no, Roland's gonna throw hands on that on sight. And so you guys did in a very difficult fight. He hit really hard. He had lots of spells. He could make himself, like, secrete poisons. Various things like that. Yes, and you guys got all of his potions and maces. The big thing was he was really good at paralyzing. There was a chance he could just paralyze people, then beat them up while they couldn't move. Having finally defeated that foe, you guys made your way across the lower part of this 100-foot chamber and entered a strange room filled with, like, a variety of, like, creeping, multicolored fungus and stuff. This was also over, kind of similar to lights you guys had seen glow in the pit before. There was, like, strange green mists in that cavern in the room. And inside the room was someone positing to be the 8th Rune Lord of Old Varizia, Lyra LaRue. You guys were not positive as her at first. You were worried about releasing a Rune Lord onto the world. The deciding factor ended up being that she had taken control of gravity with her magic and was pinning Lupin to the ceiling in here, threatening to kill him if you guys didn't capitulate. Slovino was hesitant about it, as were most of the group, because this is a worrying proposal. Red tried to threaten Solvina with a pistol, as she did not want Lupin to die. But in the end, you guys pulled this, like, holy Dragonbane striking greatsword out of a skeleton, which subsequently freed this being, which turned out to not really be Lyra LaRue. It was someone using her visage for his own ends. Or her own ends. Kind of unclear. But this was actually a Glabrazu demon. Not the highest ranking of demons, but certainly well up on the hierarchy of what is considered a powerful entity from the Abyss. She revealed a couple other notable things. That there is a dragon coming for Sandpoint. It's a black dragon that's been around for a long, long time. Where is my handout for it? Here we go. Scarhorn. She kind of revealed it to you in a divination-like vision. She also did indeed reveal where Lupin's parents are, that he has been searching for, and that is they are in the city of Kaer Maga. Kaer Maga is one of the various city-states in Varizia. This kind of like old... It's interesting that it's been around long since humans kind of took control of it. There was an existing structure, this like big, like octagonal city. There are also rumored to be lots of like strange people living there, leading it to the nickname of the city is the City of Strangers. And apparently that is where his parents are still in residence and, plotting whatever they're plotting over there. You guys have been, between that, the fight with Tangles, going through a gauntlet of undead tests to satiate the ghouls, or ghasts in this case, and a bunch of, alchemical golems having healed a variety of different ways, really running on empty here. You guys were toying with the idea of resting. The problem is, to get out of this place, you'd have to almost certainly fight your way through some gas. Now, you're not positive about that. There might be other ways out. But regardless, that the other way you haven't explored, and I have Explorer mode on, so you guys should be able to see some of this stuff up here. You have not gone through these double doors in the Cabriri Temple yet. Boss, the Cabriri Temple, it's like the Demon Lord of Ghouls, basically. Has a temple down here. You guys also know that there were supposed to be mushroom spores down here somewhere that, like, the Mushroom Queen wanted you guys to fucking get rid of, because no one can have them but her?
Weren't they in here?
Oh, no.
That's just other fungus.
That's just fungus.
Okay.
Look, we're in a damp cave, like 100 feet below sea level. There's
That's fair.
just some gross fungus. I don't think you would need a check to know that. That it's like different. It seems like a different vibe to the more like greenish, glowing spores that she had been using. Hers were kind of a mixture of like gray and green. This is like much more riotous.
Makes sense. Okay. And the demon did say there was a teleporter on this floor, but I'm not sure I believe them. So.
The demon did say that. There was certainly doubt as to whether that is fact or fiction.
That is not to be trusted. Even I would say that. And for what it's worth, Ben was very charitable, saying there was a we for releasing the demon. I was the main proponent on that one. So if Roland is upset about that, that's a discussion we can have.
I mean, did you think it was going to be a demon coming out?
No, they didn't know till after it had already happened.
That's the thing. I don't hold grudges against those who might like.
I don't want to get too
something.
I don't want to get
That's
too
fair.
up on it, but my
intent matters much more to me.
And I think
the intent of this.
Yeah, sorry. No, you can go ahead.
Well, because like the intent on that one is like the other heroes of Sandpoint are still out there. It was one of those cases of even if this is a Rune Lord, their whole thing was that let me go, I'm getting the fuck out, and then they offered to give us information about the demons that we know are coming through here. So I'm like, you can either lose somebody now and not be prepared for what's coming, or we can deal with the immediate problem and then figure out the Rune Lord later.
Yeah.
So that was kind of my thought.
Conveniently, after like 2+ decades of dealing with Rune Lord shit and Thessalonian problems, Varizia they have some defenses against this kind of thing. Definitely contingencies.
So the thing that happened last session at the very end is that we pulled a sword and the demon fucked off, right?
Basically, it was like a sword that like either belongs to or is in some way was related to like a minor good deity. that's like it was like sealing her here, or sealing the demon, I guess I should say.
This might seem like a loaded question, but did the demon seem familiar?
I don't think so. If only because this demon's been stuck down here like longer than you've been alive, Roland.
Okay.
Like
I had to ask.
No, that's fair. I think that's reasonable for like your character. I think Roland would have been able to piece together like, oh, this demon's been locked down here, like maybe since like Thessalonian times. Like it's been thousands of years.
One of the things that we caught that was wrong about what the demon was saying was whether or not Thassalon still exists, or sorry, whether or not Karzug was still alive.
That's true. She both said that that was and then wasn't true, and she was kind of confused as to why.
And that was the thing. See, even rolling like a 30-something on my insight check, it still rang as true to me. So that was
all
right.
A really high insight check. That was like okay. She
that still
seemed to have like told the truth twice, even though it was like different truths.
This thing either had like an unbelievable deception check or it was just, I don't know. Either way, that was kind of the issue, is that I was rolling very well on my insight checks and I didn't pick up a lie. It was kind of why I was willing to go with it. Anyways, we can move on, but before we, I just wanted to kind of explain to JB as far as like what happens, and like, hey, we let a demon out, and we were like, well, they're
to be fair, the demon went back to the abyss. The demon did not just like...
You guys were pretty confident that the demon cast plane shift, which would have returned it to the abyss.
Which, to be fair, if things had gone wrong, the only 5th level spell I have left is banishment. Either way, we'd be hoping to send it on its way.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, true. I'm trying to think of other big beats that might have happened, like not just last session. Roland, you guys did find like at the very bottom of like the pit itself, not like the side levels, but like the actual shaft of the pit, there was like this rune that at first appeared carved into the stone, but then appeared to actually be like kind of carved on the skin of reality. And it did seem to be weakening. You guys had determined that the pit seems to be at a weak nexus between the material plane and the abyss. Yeah. Any questions? Sorry, go ahead.
We also need to get the priests down here at some point to sanctify the bottom, because otherwise that blazing spirit of the Sandpoint
consecrate. But yeah.
Yes, you need to do a consecrate spell to stop the Sandpoint Devil's like spirit from coming back. You know that they are Imperial Lords are who helped seal this, which are like minor good deities. Okay. So, are you guys still trying to rest down here? What's the play?
I think we have to, unfortunately, at this point.
I don't think anyone aside from me can keep going.
Do we have, I said, I believe we found a place we thought could, like, be secure that we could rest.
We thought maybe we could do it in here, the workshop.
Yeah. I think it's the least bad option. It's at least defensible.
Sorry, I kind of rolled away I realized my fan was still like on high from when I was gaming in here earlier, and it's gonna be annoying on the microphone.
Yeah, I think if we do that, that's the. I think that in the workshop here is the least problematic spot. It's least defensible.
Okay.
Any disagreement from anybody?
Sounds good. Only one. The only way in is the only way out, and we can easily secure it. And anything does come for us, we know where it'll be coming from, unless it's incorporeal.
I mean, it's problematic because it's on the other hand, it means that we're trapped in there if we can't get out. But I think we'll be okay. I'd rather at least not be stuck. All of us just sitting out here in the open. I'd rather not sit in a room full of fungus all night.
I mean, my other idea was to rest like here so that we have view of anyone coming down the stairs, so we could fight them on the stairs, not like at this choke point. But
that's true.
So
yeah, maybe we do that. We can just stay by the exit here.
All right.
So the bottom exit, or which exit?
Like right here.
Okay.
And then before we sleep, obviously, I'm going to do, for those who can, I'll heal up everybody.
I'd say you'd probably at least need to make a fortitude save if you guys sleep in here, because...
No, not inside. We're going to sleep in the...
Oh, like in the
hexagon
room. Okay, I was going to say, there's like rotting entrails in a pool in there.
Yeah, no, I think we'll stay out here. Nick's had a good point about if whoever's on watch sees somebody coming down the stairs, that gives us time to wake everybody up and be ready to fight. Who all is still hurt? Besides myself and Roland.
I would say I am doing. All right, I'm not like great. I'm still in fairly decent shape, at least HP wise. I'm at 80 out of 108 right now.
Okay. I can still fully heal you up. All right. Let me. Oh, before we do this, Ben. Also, I was able to get the loot sheet loaded here.
Okay, cool.
So, all right. So, Roland, if you want to come around here, let's get that wounded off you.
Oh.
What's that?
There's like a button under the zoom in, zoom out feature in the top right that just centers you on the map. Or centers the map.
Ben, I'm just going to auto 30 this for both myself and for Roland.
Okay.
Wait a minute, I need to check. Okay, I can. The fatigue is not affecting that.
No. Music
Roland,
seems to be stabilized.
You will heal. Alright, well, 34 hit points. And then you are no longer wounded.
Am I still second?
Yeah, you probably would have cleared it at this point. I would assume. Ben, is that alright? Or does he need to make a fortitude check?
No, he'd be clear by now. That effect is done.
Okay. So then, yeah, I heal you for 34 and you're no longer wounded. And then for me...
It's just me, myself.
Not much better, 35. I'll take it still. And then, how many hit points do we heal when we sleep then?
It is your con mod times your level, I believe.
So...
I'll double check, but pretty sure.
Should heal up. I'll go ahead and patch you up just in case something goes wrong in the night.
Remember, if you are sleeping in armor, you will be fatigued.
I'll take the damn armor off.
Okay. So there's another. Yeah, okay. It's con modified by level. I will also say, do any of you guys have any sort of tent or anything or bedrolls?
Probably wouldn't have brought it down with us now.
Okay,
Let
then
me check my
Then it's that number divided by 2.
I have a bedroll.
Okay, Roland, you can ignore the divided by 2. Roland sleeps on an actual bedroll, and then everyone else... You guys are sleeping in, like, a cold, dank floor, like, stone floor.
I do have a bedroll. All right. So.
Okay.
I have a bedroll as well. Right.
Roland, like, saddles into his bedroll, says, "I've earned this." Goes off to a deep sleep.
Well, Lupin doesn't need a bedroll. He's got all he needs right here.
Unfortunately, it'll still be half healing.
I'm already at full health anyway.
Who wants to take first watch?
It's my favorite breakfast place in Charlottesville.
It's not bad. It's not rolling because like he has definitely earned a snooze. I'll take the first shift, even though I'm out of spells at this point. I'll tell you what. While we're doing heals and stuff, I will refocus, so I have my focus points Ben. Just
okay.
In case we're ambushed, and then I at least have something.
Alright, luckily, you guys are not going to be ambushed. So you are able to sleep through the night.
I think.
Cool. I'm no longer doomed.
Same here. No longer fatigued either.
Or drain, and if we're drained, you lose a level of drain. You lose drained as well. That was a stack of waffle in terms of conditions on it.
How much healing did you give to Roland?
33, I think. 34.
Was that just the medicine check, or?
Yeah,
that was medicine check. I can auto 30 them now.
Okay.
And then you said level times Arcana mod?
Yep.
Alright, I'm at full health.
Nice.
I may need a heal. Can you do another medicine check after we wake?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you took a battering. I was doing my best to keep you stitched up, over the course of the last game day.
Yeah, I'm still 34 off.
Yeah, that's easy enough to do. Yeah, you nearly got killed twice, at least.
Yeah, you were 1 death save away from death at one point. Or one, you were at dying 4 out of 5.
Damn.
Yeah, it was rough. Alright, anything else you guys are doing at night?
Well, I guess. Oh, sorry.
But you go ahead. If you have some stuff you want to talk about.
Well, it's really more of like a narrative thing. If mechanical stuff can come first.
I'm fine.
All right. Well, I would say, like, since we're in at least like relative safety, I think at some point in the night, Lupin would be discussing things with Red, and I think it would eventually come up. What happened? Like, wait, so you're telling me you threatened to shoot Solvina if they didn't save me?
Like, you saved me. I wasn't about to let you get fucking thrown into some bottomless pit, okay?
Mm-hmm. It's like he raises an eyebrow, and he's still in like his fox-like form, so it's like his tail's just sort of like swishing about behind him. Oh, I see. So, I mean, this is the kind of thing I wanted to talk to you about, Shinosha, because, it seems like, you and me, our thing, especially called our things, always felt very transactional,
She's just like, look, I think I'm done going solo for a while, okay? Just kind of like smiling at you. It's like, yeah, okay.
Let's not, how's the saying go? Let's not beat around the bushes here, Look, Red, I'm going to be honest with you. I And he takes deep breath, and he takes hands. Red, I love you. And he just sort of lets it hang there, waiting to see your reaction.
I think she just kind of like pulls you away from the group a little bit, and she's like, not so loud, I got a reputation to maintain. I love you too. Let's get some rest and get out of here. Otherwise we're gonna die, and that's not gonna matter.
I mean, I certainly don't plan on dying anytime soon. I mean, I want to take care of things at Sandpoint here first, of course, but now that I know where my parents are, it's the best lead I've had on them in quite some time.
Well, if you need someone to go with you, I hear the City of Strangers. It's helpful to have some backup.
Oh, you're not gonna find some other job to go on? Some other excuse to, run away?
You have my word.
All right. Come on, let's get some proper rest and give her a little peck on the cheek, and then we'll head back to sleep.
I think she probably cuddles down next to you. It's like still not as restful as the people who have bedrolls, but like it's a little more comfortable than it could be.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Morning comes, or at least what you guys feel to have been a good 8 hours rest at least. Hard to tell down here in the depths of the Devil's Plateau. Are you guys heading back up into the Kabiri Temple? I'm just going to drag you guys there.
Do we want to take the right-hand turn to see if we run into Caleb?
I think we should definitely investigate it now that we are at full capacity.
I was gonna say, now that we've rested, I'm happy to go try and kill Caleb.
Can I get that medicine check before we do it?
Oh yeah, that I can. Deal 41.
Thank you.
All right.
It's rather. Boy, I have a whole lot of heals prepped.
All right, it's 41. Okay. Last time you guys heard whistling coming from this door. Would anyone like to check again?
I'll take it on this.
I'll cast guidance on Tarek before he does that.
Okay.
I think it's +1.
All right, we're off to a great start today.
I would think a +1's going to save that one.
No, probably not. I don't hear anything.
All right. It's hard to hear past just like the gusting wind in the crevice next to you guys.
I still have Sorry, I still have a condition on my token for some reason.
You can take it off. Oh, they added a clear all button at the top for icons. That's great. Sorry, I'm just using you to test it out.
Oh, okay.
Alright. You guys hear nothing, but you are available to go into that next room.
Let's stack up. Is the door locked?
No, you guys can open it.
Let's rolling. Breach as usual.
Boot in door.
Alright, go ahead and kick it open.
Yeah.
Still a little shaken up from last night. So you give it like probably like it takes you a couple of kicks here, way more than it usually does. Some of the green light, again, like most of these chambers don't have natural green light. Most of it's spilling in from the Kabiri corpse lights behind you guys. But ahead of you, you see a rough set of stairs leading down to a cavern filled with strange gray and pale tan fungi. These fungi resemble glistening white tongues that weep a thick pale gray fluid from pores along the upper coils, filling the chamber with a musty smell and leaving a gray haze of spores in the air. The ceiling rises to a height of 40 feet above the tangle of fungus, with a ledge winding along the eastern side at a height of about 30 feet off the ground. That's about all you guys can see from your current angle, but you do hear someone is, like, whistling to themselves.
I think we move in cautiously. Can I, from a distance, I guess I can't really tell till we get closer if this fungus, I'm assuming this haze cannot be healthy for us.
I mean, it's a fair assumption.
Well, let's go.
Might throw a fireball in there to clear up some of the spores, maybe.
Is there any way to tell? Is this look similar to the fungus from Fungus Lady upstairs, or is this different?
Give me a nature check.
Keep closing my character sheet. I wish I need to stop closing my character sheet.
I was noticing that the sheets seem to be loading faster in this.
Good.
But maybe that's just me. Jesus Christ, another now one.
All right, we're having one of those days.
See if Roland can get a nat 20. You cannot.
I mean, honestly, pretty good though.
Yeah.
Seems fine.
I think you're not quite sure.
Good grief. All right, we're off to a flying start today. Overall, I guess let's go in slowly.
All right. You guys make your way in. As you round the corner, you see this figure. Let's make another nature check to know what this is. But you see, it seems like it's holding up like a glowing orb of witch fire and inspecting some of these mycelium. On a 30... Jesus, Dark. Gangini, though, on a 30... I think you would recognize this as a lampad. They are kind of like nymphs or dryads, but they defend, like, subterranean nature stuff. Like subterranean caverns filled with fungi, for instance.
So it was a good idea to throw a fireball in there.
They are so named, like lamp ads, because of the wisps of magic light they often carry. Often said that they guide the lost to safety, but lure threats to their doom. You know that, like much of their nymph and dryad cousins above ground, they're mercurial. These ones are known to be, like, especially mercurial. And just, like, constantly shifting.
I see. It's not what I was expecting behind the door, but...
I think you would also know on a 31 that they are cavern dependent. Likely this is this creature's only home. It wouldn't really be able to sustain itself in a different cavern.
Gotcha.
When Gangini says that, this is... would I know if these creatures, being of the Dryad persuasion, would understand a druid's wild song?
I think you would assume that they would.
Alright, maybe I can at least talk to it. Although I have to check something real quick.
Okay.
Good.
The only thing worse than demons. Fae.
I would say if you're trying not to get noticed by her as you prepare yet, though, anyone on the stairs should make a stealth check.
Easy peasy. Boom.
Chillin', yeah. She does not see. I mean, yep, does not seem to notice you.
It's like, yeah, Lupin's like hugging the wall, just moving very slowly, and he kind of gets to about here.
You said any of us that are on the stairs at all have to make it, or
Tarek will not make a stealth check. I think hearing what Gangini says about it being of the Dryad persuasion, I'm gonna move up and see if I can talk to it.
Okay.
And then I'll just motion to Lupin slightly, just like kind of the cover me motion.
He'll just give you a nod.
As you get to about the edge of the steps there, she looks up and gasps, and she's like, "Careful. Take care and do not step into the room. The spores in the air are very dangerous." What brings you down here?
We seek a man, a human wizard. And I describe Caleb. You know, essentially we seek passage further back in the caverns.
Well, you should take care in my garden. You're seeking passage. There is very little passage through here. In fact, it would probably be most expedient of you to leave and go through the temple areas. I understand they lead back out to the pit.
Well, and Ben, I think I can't see that part of the map from here. Were there any other doors that we saw over in that part of the pit?
Which part?
Other entrances? Back out in the main area of the pit. Up
Over
there.
here?
Outside the temple, yeah.
Not that you saw.
I look back to her. May I ask what's in the doorway behind you?
Nothing of consequence, old ruins.
I'd like to do can I do an insight check on that?
Yeah, for sure. Perception check.
There we go. 34.
I think you notice that she's talking to you. Her eyes aren't quite focused on you, even though she's talking to you. You see that there are kind of like tears running down her cheeks. And as you look at her body, you realize a lot of like the lichen armor, for lack of a better word, is really part of her body. Lichen can be hard to distinguish from rock, even sometimes. This lichen looks dead. You're pretty sure that this lamphead isn't alive.
I think that anything we find down in these pits is probably an enemy.
I'm going to try one thing here, and in a language none of you at all understand, I'm going to speak to her in the wild song and say, "What happened? What happened to you?"
You see, like, there are, like, tears streaming down her face, and she's just like, "Nothing at all. I stay in my cavern, and I maintain the mushrooms."
Ah, damn it. Please, talk to me. As another steward of the natural places.
Give me a perception check. Okay. Interesting.
Are you going to use a hero point or?
I hate to do it this early, but I think I'm going to. I've got channel point. All right, we're having one of those days today. $37.
Okay. I think unless I want it. First of all, you don't notice anything. And what is going to happen here is one of two things.
What did I tell you about the Fae?
You do not see it until... honestly, I don't think you see it at all in that perception check. But all of a sudden...
Even on a 37?
I think you probably see it after it's too late. But there was a creature sneaking around, seemingly coming out of a different doorway than this balcony over here. Something came up onto the 30-foot high railing area around the outside. You see this old looks to be a God damn it, I can never say it right.
Fneblin?
Yeah. These guys.
Deep no.
And before you have a chance to react to that, his head glows searing purple, and you clutch your head in pain as he launches some sort of mind bolt at you. I'm gonna need you to give me a will save.
All right. Probably not, but I'm gonna let it sit. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna spend channel points on that.
All right. You're gonna take 24 mental damage, and we are going to roll for initiative. Let me clear out the previous order, though. Hold on. Or actually, I guess I don't have to. We're still on the same map. What am I talking about?
I will do oracular warning to boost initiative as well. So
Okay.
Remember the +2 to that. No, hold on.
Well, since I did so well on it, may I roll stealth for my initiative?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Alright.
Red is also going to do the same. Okay. Red is 29.
Alright, +2, 25.
So what are we getting as the bonus?
Two.
God damn it.
+2.
Alright, well, Ben, I vanished again somehow.
Why?
I don't know. Every time I try and fix my initiative, it just...
It's just glitches that never happen to me in any other game. So cursed. It's directly tied to your fucking Roll20 account. I don't know. Okay, you're back.
Solvina, you're directly under me though.
Yeah.
Phrasing.
No.
Oh, your token was just under Tarek.
Oh. What the hell?
Hold on.
I should not have been. I was one behind Tarek. I should not have been...
So what was your...
That's so weird.
What is your initiative? You got an 18?
Oh! Wait, you can do that?
Do what?
What?
You can move your...
Did you just
arrow.
learn that you could move them with arrow keys? Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, I've never done it before.
How? How is that not a first inclination in any online setting?
Why would you ever need to use the arrow keys when the common moves you make are not one square in cardinal direction.
This isn't as bad as the rest of our Sunday group before you joined, learning that you could minimize fucking things in Roll20.
Okay, yes. I will say, I am often making much bigger moves. I'm not often.
No, I don't feel that phrase adequately captures what you often try to do, Nix.
Gangini, you are up first.
Cool. I will move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it bad if I end on the same tile as Lupin? Is that like an issue?
You can't do that, so yeah.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
For sure.
I'm going to cast the time-honored classic, Fireball, but 4th level.
Fireball, but 4th level indeed.
Let's say like right there. Thanks, both of them.
What will they do in response?
Hopefully roll a natural 1 on their saving throw.
Well, they're both gonna make a saving throw, that's for sure. We'll start with Pthuminin. What's your DC? 29. Okay, he's gonna pass, but not crits pass. She is gonna do the same thing. So they both take 17. The Lampad. Despite having some of that like lichen body, does not seem particularly affected by the heat, as perhaps people might have assumed.
I see.
Sylvina?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not true. Sylvina, you must have added in after everyone was done.
Bond should go, though. He's 30.
Lupin, what did you roll on your stealth?
28, and then, yeah, bonus makes 30.
Okay. Yeah, you would go before Pthuminin.
Alright, cool. Alright. So
Does the fireball help clear the fog at all?
That's a good question. Let's check the environmental hazard. I think it does scorch up a lot of spores in the air, but they are still being produced, and just kind of like the wet, fibrous nature of these mushrooms, you think you would need like more concentrated effort. Like, you guys, they're not impervious. You guys could just say you spend 10 minutes destroying this garden, but it's hard to destroy it quick with fire.
Well, no. Tarek wouldn't. Well, Tarek would not be bad. I was just wondering if just like I'm just looking to like clear the actual like spore fog out of the air while we pass through. I'm not looking to actually destroy all the natural stuff. That would be he would be very not okay with that. I was just hoping if it cleared the air out a little bit, right? Not necessarily incinerated all the fungus.
Okay.
But either way, sorry, I derailed things.
You're good.
All right. So, all right. So let's see here. So, what's this along the outer perimeter of the room here?
This part?
Yeah.
That is the balcony house. Well, there's like an actual like constructed stone balcony here, like part of a room. This is like a ledge along the outside of the cavern, so it's about 30 feet up from the rest of the room.
All right.
Excuse me.
Let's see. All right. I'll go ahead and movement speed.
Oops, sorry. That's not what I wanted to do.
All right, there we go. All right, I'll go ahead and move in here. All right. So first action stride to get me there. Then I'll go ahead stride second time.
Mm-hmm.
And all right, if I were here, do I have any kind of angle on Sandpoint here?
Yeah, I mean, he's you can definitely see him. He's just above you 30 feet.
Right.
And then like 20 feet on the diagonal. So a little over
All
30
right.
feet.
All right. Should be right. All right. I'll go ahead and hang here. So it's 2 action movement. Final action. I'll go ahead and chuck the Monarch at him. All right. That's 27 to hit.
27. He kind of like sways to the side with surprising agility for an old-looking man and dodges that.
All right. So that's my turn.
All right. Now it's gonna be his costume. What will he do? Lupin is very temptingly close, and he'll probably take advantage of that. Unless... Oh, range 500 feet.
I only know one spell that has a range of 500 feet, and I don't like it.
Alright, let's see. Alright. He is going to raise his hands toward the hallway where you guys are, and each of you sees the room dissolve away around you. The floor begins to fall out from under you. The walls peel away like layers of skin, and you see ghouls marching towards you from multiple directions, breathing green mist. I need everyone that's not Lupin to make a will save.
This isn't Fireball.
It's not. Certainly not. Strong starts, guys.
I'm going to use my hero point. I think that not using it here would be a bad idea.
Okay.
Good. That is a good conversion.
All right. So we got 22, 16, 32, 38, 34. And red. 16. Okay. Yeah, the 16 is the changed one. All right. So let's go down the line here. Roland, that's a fail. Red's gonna fail. Tarek and Sylvina and Gangini pass and will have this damage. So that's gonna be, unless you guys crit succeed on any of those somehow, but I don't think you do.
No.
Alright, you guys take, so Roland takes 36 mental damage. Everyone else takes 18. But none of you failed by too much. So let's see.
Basically just mental fireball.
Kind of. A critical fail's really bad. I'll say that.
Is this weird or something?
No, this is Phantasmal Calamity.
Oh.
Joy.
Yeah, pretty crazy stuff. Alright, next is gonna be Vec. Vec, what will you do? Being the oh-so obviously definitely a lamp head that you are. She is going to run up to about here. Red also took 36 damage, by the way.
Is Red looking okay, or is she like...
That's about...
Out of
it's like about a third of her max health. And she was like at max. Vec just starts inconsolably sobbing in front of you guys. I'm going to need everyone in that hallway to give me another will save.
Yes, we're hero pointing.
I guess we're hero pointing.
Oh no.
Good lord.
Okay. So the good news is 20 doesn't crit fail, because the Lamphead's not as good as Pthuminen. But that is going to be a pass for everyone else in the hallway, except for Gangini. Gangini failed. You can no longer use reactions for 1 round, and on your next turn, you are slowed 1 as you match grief with this woman and sob inconsolably.
Great.
And then last but not least, she looks over at Tarek and kind of just uses some of like the crystalline lichen on her fist and just tries to punch you in the side of the head. Does a 26 hit you?
It does not.
All right, you managed to dodge away out of her fist as she's just like, I'm invading my cavern. Red is gonna kind of post up by the doors, leaning in from cover, and try to take a gunshot at Vec. She's gonna miss. And we'll just try a second shot, and then have to reload next turn. Okay, well. Fires off her 2 shots from her 2-shot piece, and has to reload next turn. Tarek, it's you.
Parrying the blow from her, I am going to use all 3 actions. I'm going to burn a focus point here. And I am going to use a Tempest Surge using my Reach spell as a 3rd action and cast it on Pthuminen.
Do what on Pthuminen?
I'm casting a Tempest Surge onto him.
Oh, okay. Is it a reflex save?
It's normally a range of 30 feet, but I'm using Reach spell to extend it.
Okay. Is it a reflex save for those?
Yes.
Okay. He fails.
D20. He takes 37 damage and has persistent electricity damage, something or other.
Does he have any
And
ways?
he's clumsy too.
He's
'Cause he
clumsy
failed.
He's clumsy 2 for a round, and he takes, because it's 5th level, 5 persistent electricity damage.
Okay.
All right. Well, I did damage. That's my turn.
Okay. Oh, you can search now. That's so sick. Clumsy 2. Alright, now it is Roland's turn.
I am going to sudden charge.
Okay.
I am.
Alright, 4 to 2. Definitely crits, so 55. You slice one of her limbs off her body, sorry, 59. And she seems to just be, like, almost dead in one blow. Where you see as the lightning starts to crackle around Pthuminen, you see his body begin to distort and change, and he's just like, that's... it stings more than the synapses do. And you see his head begin to grow and expand, growing ridges as his body just sheds the clothes into this green-skinned monstrosity. as you see the real Pethumanin standing there.
Oh, lovely.
Is that normal for an intellect devourer to have libs?
No, that's not him. Intellect devourers don't have that.
I see.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
You guys can make occult checks to know what the fuck these things are on your turns. Roland, do you still have an action left?
Yeah, is the occult check an action?
Oh, no, you can just make it. I think this creature is rare enough that does not quite do it. I think you would know that this is definitely not a creature from Galarian. This is not a natural creature.
Okay. I'm gonna follow up with a certain strike.
All right. You cut her down, and out of Vec is going to jump Vecken's Vok.
What?
Yeah, like Devour. I'm sure
Yeah.
of it.
Indeed, an intellect devourer hops from Vec's destroyed skull. Vec having died a long, long time ago and was being inhabited. The intellect devourer will act on her initiative. Sylvina?
Alright, well, my plans have changed because he's clumsy 2 for a round, which makes him less likely to dodge this. I am going to first do, though, occultism. No. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you're like, that's gross.
Solar detonation so that it just hits Pethumanin.
Yep, you should be able to just put it above the wall on top of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, he's taking -2 to this check. That is... That is going to pass, but not crit pass, and he'll take 15.
Damn, got a 30 with the -2. That's crazy.
It's not that crazy. At this point?
Okay, so he takes 15, and then he's dazzled until the start of my next turn.
Yep, he is also dazzled. Let me hit him with the sunglasses. There you go.
He's having a moment right now.
And now it is Gangini!
So, I only have 2 actions, correct?
Because you're slow this turn, yeah.
Yes, okay. Alright, so... The first action. I want to do Rallying Anthem.
Okay, nice.
It does just clip Lupin, because it has a 60-foot range.
Hell yeah.
And I only got 1 action left, so I will play her the Song of My People. Or the the Intellect Devourer that's like 3 squares away from me. That one.
Okay. Fortitude save. Passes, but not crit passes. So take 6 damage.
Okay. That's what I got.
Alright, Lupin.
Alright. Oh, this dude seems to be here, so I'll go ahead and move back in. There's the part here, so first action stride. 10, 15, 20, 25. Nope. Alright, I definitely want to get in the flank here, so I'll just go ahead and action step here. Nope. And then do melee attack with the Monarch.
Lupin?
Hmm?
I think you were already in flanking.
You are already technically in flanking.
Oh, I was?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because it can be a knight's move away.
Oh, alright. Alright, cool. Alright, well, so my second action, I'll go ahead and melee attack with the Monarch then. 32.
32 is a hit.
All right, and sneak attack. All right, attack, and then I'll go ahead and roll 4 for the extra 2 precise debilitation damage. Hoop.
All right. Okay.
Here. All right.
Just taking some damage.
All right, and then here. Here. Okay, and then let me double check how many actions does it use. I haven't used this thing in a while. All right, final action. I will then go ahead and sneak attack. I will twist the knife. Persistent bleed damage to equal sneak attack damage die, which is 2d6.
Okay.
All right, and then that's your turn.
Cool. All right. Bethuminin.
Takes 5 damage.
Yep.
From my lightning.
It's quite rude of you, to be honest. What will he do?
On the bright side, all creatures and objects are concealed from him.
That's great.
Okay, hold on. So yeah, he's got a 1 in 4 chance of just missing. So this is gonna be okay. Increases. All right. Let's see. Let's get some measuring tools out here.
See, measuring is fun.
All right. First, he's going to move to here. Is that enough? That is enough. It's going to put Lupin just within his aura as this brained creature. And I'm going to switch his token, actually, because it's multi-sided. There we go. As he gets close, your mind just fills with, like, uncomfortable feelings. This is some sort of strange aura. We feel deeply unsettled by this discordant energy leaking off of his brain. You get a -1 to will saves. Then he is going to look at you and snap his fingers as a spark of, like, brain-to-brain electricity leaps into his fingers and shoots at you. Give me a will save at a -1.
All right.
But he gets a +1 from
It's
my
true.
rallying
So it
action.
does get straight.
All right. So it's so not even. All right. 27.
All right. So you're gonna take 33 mental damage. And your brain is hemorrhaging 16 mental damage a turn.
Ugh.
Ah.
And that'd probably help. And in addition to that, because you failed, you are also sickened 1.
Also, your credit score drops 50 points.
Yeah, also your credit score drops 50 points. All right. That is his turn. Vec, aka Vekensvok, is going to act now.
Takes 2 persistent bleed.
Does take the bleed. Don't want to do this on you guys. We'll roll, because he wouldn't know that. All right. First things first. He is going to. You can get an op attack here rolling, but he's gonna go invisible.
Yeah.
Oh my god, emitting bright and low light is so much easier now. Holy shit, this is great.
Also,
Oh, that does hit, by the way.
And also, Lupin can take your reaction.
Yes, I have my my reaction attack.
Yep. That's what I was rolling for, like, see if this one knew about your guys' tactics.
24.
Because you were flanking, that does hit.
All right.
as your sneak.
Yeah, you have to still add your sneak.
Sneak and precise debilitation. DPS, baby.
Oh, he rested. Does the Monarch get fancy new stuff now?
Oh, thank you. I totally spaced on that.
I believe he has to specifically spend time tuning to it.
Yeah, that is true. It's like you spent, and kind of spent that time with the red. So
I think now that
next time,
you've,
though, next time.
now that you've reset, I'd say you could probably spend an hour doing that and trying to attune to the weapon. Okay, so this thing gets pretty badly beat up by a pair of hits. And then it's somewhere, presumably. Red doesn't super have a clear angle, so I think she's gonna run in behind Gangini, reload, and then fire one of her 2 shots at Bethuminen, which she is gonna hit for 15 damage. All right, got sort of like little like wrist-drawn pistol out, crack, fires at Bethuminen, spurt of bluish, purplish blood, and it is Tarek's turn.
All right, 1 second. I'm gonna have to. Do I see like Lupin hemorrhaging terribly, like from his eyes and stuff from that mental attack?
Give me a perception check.
Sorry, I can never. $31.
I think you notice like some blood leaking from his eyes. Something's going on.
All right. What I will do then is I'm not trying to metagame, but like, yeah, 16 persistent damage is a lot. So I'm going to use again all 3 actions. Actually, I guess I can move over. Although I don't know where this thing is, but whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and use Reach Spell again. I'm not going to do the Pulse because I don't want to heal the Intellect Devour or wherever it is. Then I close my character sheet again. All right. So yeah, I'll do 2 actions. I'm just going to do a 2nd level one, but with Reach Spell on Lupin. Actually, wait. I don't have to do it in a second. I will just use 2 actions because I forgot. It gives me a range if I. Sorry.
Yep.
I'm very tired.
No, you're good. Yeah, it takes 2. It does 2 actions to do a range version.
Right, so he's gonna heal. 2d8 plus 16.
Give me a medicine check as that happens. All right, Lupin heals for 19.
Medicine check. Then back down. 20.
That's not going to stop the brain thing. It's a function of him having the sickened condition. that's going to trigger the damage. I believe heal does not heal the sicken condition.
It does not.
Now, sicken does lessen by itself, but he'll still at least take this once.
Oh, all right. Well, all right. Well, better than nothing. But
Does sicken go down, or no? You have to spend an action.
Yeah, it's just spend an action.
Yeah, okay. So as long as you could tell him that because you noticed that.
Save.
I'll let him know. Take a moment to clear your head and clear, basically clear the mental sickness from his mind. Take your moment, clear your head, and then get after this thing. Kind of what I'm trying to get at. Sicken.
You're good.
Yeah, because I don't feel like it makes that much sense to tell him, hey, spend your turn retching from a mental attack.
Yeah, fair. Rolling. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I do have one more action.
Oh, sorry. I thought you'd use 3.
I thought I needed 3. I only used 2. But I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the last one. Yeah, nothing else I can really do at the moment. Yeah, I guess I just hold my position. Yeah, I need to get some better one action spells. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Now it's rolling.
How high up is that ledge?
30 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Sylvina and say, "You'll have to toss me. I cannot jump the distance."
I can't go the distance.
How far can you huck me?
I'll be flung one day. Sorry, I've been singing Go the Distance a lot at work.
Next.
Would you say that every mile has been worth your while?
I do. I say that a lot to the babies, I'm not gonna lie.
60 or 75 feet. I forget which one.
Although one of my new babies really likes to listen to I'm a Little Teapot while he falls asleep, but, you know.
But yeah, I can get you up next to the Thumina.
All right, I will delay until Sylvina's turn.
Okay. Sylvina and I's other DM insists on retyping the numbers. And it...
Oh, yeah.
I don't... I get it. I do. But you can just drag them. I don't know.
Also, I will say, we don't do it in that group nearly as much as we do it in this group.
Yeah, I have to reset my internet. Give me a minute here.
You're good. In a minute. Yeah, that's true. Well, it often...
Channel element...
Yeah, go ahead. No, you're good.
I was just going to say, channel elements, and then flinging updraft rolling right next to the Thumanon on a ledge.
He's not dazzled anymore. That's something.
Nope. Not so for my turn.
Also, when does the clumsy end?
I think it's 1 round.
I think it was just 1, right? I'm gonna scroll back.
Yeah, I think it's 1 round only.
Tempest Surge. Yeah, it's just 1 round, so he's fine. But now it's rolling.
Yeah, you know what's happening.
Oof.
You have a hero point.
What did you get? Oh, not 1. I was scrolled up, still looking at Tempest Surge.
There we go.
All right. 40. That is not a crit, but it does hit it.
I was about to say that doesn't hit, and I was so terrified.
He is also going to take the acid as well, so 47. He does look bloodied now.
All right. I'm gonna try. If I were to do, say, a brutish shove, would that knock him down?
I'd say it'd be harder because you're not usually you shove them back. I feel like you'd attempt it, but the roll is going to be harder She has to roll athletics for Brutish Shove, right?
No, it's an attack roll that just
is
pushes on a success.
Isn't it is it just versus AC or is athletics DC? Athletics DC.
It's just my attack roll.
Okay, I'll give him a circumstantial bonus to his AC versus this for like being not really in the direction that the shove is normally intended.
Actually, I'm just gonna do a certain strike then.
Okay. That one he will dodge.
He takes 8 damage.
Such a funny ability. He dodges it, but cannot fully escape your sword play here. All right. Over to Gangini.
I'm going to cast Heart's Desire on
Heart's Desire. What would a Gosreg want? Well, let's see if it matters for me to figure out what this fucker might want. Alright, he does get a bonus against magic for will saves. He is going to crit succeed as your magic projects towards him and just can't even get a fucking, like, thimbleful of an idea of, like, what does this fucked up monstrosity desire?
You know, as you might expect, a walking brain has a good will save.
I'm not saying, he's got a good point, but it is his best save.
That's like... This is like my anti-caster niche spell that I've like not had an occasion to use. So
to be fair, if he'd failed, it would have been very good for you guys. Definitely would have been devastating effect for them.
Oh yeah, stupefied. Oh, stupefied.
Stupefied 2 would have been rough. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I'll let you know if this spell ever is useful. I don't want to be here. So I'm going to move, like, here. Then that's going to be it.
Okay. Lupin. You take 16 damage.
Yep, there we go. Alright, so... just following text like here, I shall spend one action attempting to clear my mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think a 20 is going to work. If it doesn't, I'm going to go. I'm going to burn a hero point on it.
Okay. Yeah, 16 persistent is rough. Oh my god.
21. Okay.
Sometimes I do think to myself, like, maybe I'm giving them too many rerolls, and that's, like, not really built into the mechanics of this game to have that many. Like, you're only supposed to have, at most, 3 at a time because of hero points. And then you guys roll into the same number, or one above or one below, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's not a mouse.
Also, this AP is rough.
Yeah.
It's a toughie.
Right.
I do wonder, I think they might have made it purposefully tough in combat. But most of the Rune Lord campaigns are tough.
Alright.
I think Rise the Rune Lords had like the highest kill count per AP for a while. Might have been past now.
I get it, but I don't know. I don't feel Rune Lord's Rise was tough, but I don't feel like it had like some of the this campaign occasionally feels like it has BS at level.
Yeah, but you only got to book 3. Although there are a couple things in book 1 and 2 of Rise that can just fucking end you instantly. It's rough.
I'm well aware. I
mean, I've only done a little bit of Return, and one of my party members got sliced in half by getting crit with a halberd.
Yeah, that was on him though.
It wasn't entirely.
That was kind of his fault. I'm not gonna lie. That was not the AP writer's fault.
No. That was entirely on him.
Did you get Tarek? Did you get to a narrow tower that you had to go to the top of?
I know exactly what you're talking about. We've had this discussion.
I thought we had, but I had to be sure. Yeah, it was a rough. When our group on Thursdays eventually does that campaign, there's some good stuff. Pretty excited. Anyway, Lupin, you run over to that side of the room.
Save, second stride, and then I'll go ahead and try check the mark at. Ooh, 35.
Woo, that'll do. Slams into his weird, like, withered body.
Alright, so that's 3 actions. That's all for me.
Now it's Pethumanin. Roland, it does kind of suck that you're right there. He probably's not a fan of that. But what will he do to stop it, you know? That's the question.
Embraces death.
No, believe it or not, that's not what he's gonna do. Okay, so he can extend that out. Alright, a pulse of that, like, mental lightning is gonna light up in the middle of the room and arc in various, like, jumping beams towards everybody. I need everyone to make a will save.
Is this a manipulate?
It doesn't say on this tab. Oh, it is. Yes, it is. Sorry. I thought I just can't read, apparently.
31.
That does hit. 4, 18, plus 4, 22. It's looking pretty bad.
I'm gonna spend some channel points.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna risk it.
I feel like I'm on the board. I should probably spend the points, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
5.
For 5. I mean, so
If the DC is 30, you're already.
Are we still under the effect of Rallying Anthem?
No.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Not
Can you cast multiple focus spells in one turn? Like, is that...
I don't think
like...
so.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I thought. Heart's Desire is a focus spell, so I couldn't cast Rallying Anthem.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna spend channel points, that's fine. Well, it's not fine.
Oh, goodness.
I'm just gonna assume I would have crit failed anyway. It will make me feel better.
Then you can always tell her
All right.
it's just gonna be a regular fail.
So is everyone done doing the rerolls?
Yep, I managed to reroll into something good with 29.
Okay, so let's go down the list. Lupin made a 29, turned his into a 29, which is a fail. Tarek got a 28, that's a fail. Sylvina crit fails. And Roland also fails. Oh, Red too, sorry. Red crit fails. Everyone that failed is stunned 2. And then if you crit failed, you are going to be stunned for an additional round past that. And then he's gonna just try and unhinge his weird, like, tusk-toothed jaw and just fucking bite Roland. Roland does a... That's the wrong data sheet. Does a 39 crit you?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. Alright, you're going to take 51 damage. Most of it as those strange teeth just sink into you, and then as the teeth find purchase, some synaptic sparks jump from its outer brain, joining between the teeth to just, like, jam a needle of pain into your mind. Alright, now it is Vekensvok, wherever he is, and we're about to find out where he is. What will he do? Yeah, I feel like he'd probably do that. Trying to do this from an angle that keeps him away from a lot of you guys. Vekensvok is going to appear. I need Tarek to make a will save.
I sincerely hope that passes.
Alright, you crit succeed. Nothing happens as he reaches into your mind and tries to taunt you. Red. She crit failed, so she is currently stunned 2. Well, I guess most of you are, but, you know. She is gonna desperately, with her final action, that her one action she can use, try to shoot Bethumanin, but is gonna miss. Tarek.
So I also lose 2 actions.
You do, yes.
Well, that blows. That pretty much burns my whole turn. Let me.
Stun's pretty rough.
For lack of anything better to do, I'm going to cast Guidance on Solvina. For what? I don't know. But
Alright. Little flare of magic on Solvina here.
I have nothing else I can really do. Yeah, no, everything else is 2 actions. I need to fix this. Two action. Yeah, no, nope. That's it.
Okay. Solvina.
Who's looking in the worst shape between Vekensvok and Bethumanin?
About the same, to be honest. Maybe slightly Bethumanin.
Kill the one that's...
Yeah,
that's
I'm gonna go after
coming us.
Bethumanin.
Yeah, that's the one he's fucking us up by the numbers.
So I'm gonna do a 1 action
Excuse me.
fire elemental blast. Actually, I'll do electric elemental blast at Bethumanin
Okay.
for 1 action. Nope.
The electricity seems to, like, deflect,
Yeah.
like, as it, like, crackles around his brain.
Yeah. Alright, that's it for me.
Alright. Roland.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a... Actually, I can't do a certain strike.
Nah.
Just make a regular strike.
Was
Pretty well.
Roland even...
And that is enough to finish him off.
Oh?
Hell yeah.
Alright, he goes down. Is there a burst effect with that? One sec. I feel like he might do some
Was
brain shenanigans.
What is he? explode mental damage?
Okay, he does not know. Thought he was going to. But with like a mental shriek that kind of like rips through everyone's mind, this guy goes down. Gangini?
Okay. So there's just the one Mind Flayer left. How far away is it?
Mind Flayer, Intellect Devour, you goose.
No, my bad.
It's okay, it's fine.
Isn't Gangini stunned though? As well?
Stun
I think
2,
we
yeah.
all are.
So you only got one action.
With my 32,
Where is your 32?
you went through everyone but me. I think.
Oh, yours was above
32.
Roland.
Got a pass.
Yeah, I didn't see you above Roland. You're stunned 1 then, because you passed.
Oh, great. Okay.
So you still have 1 less action instead of 2 less actions, though.
All right, I'll cast Divine Lance, I guess. That isn't hit.
Nope. It sure don't. Lupin.
Alright, so since I'm stunned 2, I'll just go ahead and chuck my Monarch at the Intellect Devourer.
Does he still take the mental damage?
Yeah,
right
you
there.
haven't gotten unsecond yet.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
spend your action trying to unsecond yourself.
Yeah, do that.
Alright, I'll go ahead and do that. Let's try that fort save again. Come on. God!
No. You're still second.
Alright. That's all for me then. At least the stun
Agreed.
goes down.
Vekensvok is going to look at Lupin bleeding from the eyes. And he's going to... Does he want to just kind of drink up that brain blood? Nah, he's just going to go invisible again. See ya! He vanishes from sight. Red is stunned too. I think she just kind of like hugging cover moves around to here and is just like scanning the area. But doesn't see anything. Tarek.
Alright. Oh, damn it. I clicked the wrong button.
If you didn't crit fail, remember the stun is only 1 turn if you didn't crit fail.
Yeah, so I know I'm fine now. Come on, roll 20. Cool, now it won't load my character sheet. Alright, there it goes.
Goodness gracious.
That is really aggravating.
Boom, ba-dum, 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 boom, ba-dum. All right.
But what?
No, sorry, I'm just thinking.
Alright, I'm going to. That's what I get. 20. So I'm going to move twice up to Lupin. Because I remember that he has the funny feat where I can do the battle medicine on him more than once per day. I'm going to
That
try
is
and patch him up
correct.
real
Mhm.
quick.
That is good synergy.
So I'll then just heck with it. I'll just auto 30 him. And
Yeah, that works.
Assurance it's medicine at this level is kind of nuts.
Yeah, that's a great feat.
All right, so you heal 37, and then next turn, if you don't clear it, I can clear your second.
All right.
But that is the battlefield medicine. All right, so that is my turn.
All right. In that case, it is Solvina.
All right. I don't really have anything to do, so I guess I'll just end my turn there
And
and
I'll
let the
end
stuns
my
clear.
turn. All right. Roland. Thoughts?
What would be the safest way for me to get down?
Wait for me to get you down. But I honestly think our best bet is probably for one of us to throw you up to the, or for me to throw you up here and then have us slowly go in from the balcony.
Would I be able to like slide down this cliff, or is it like sheer?
It's pretty sheer. Make
I
an
assume
athletics or acrobatics to reduce the damage.
I do have blind fight. I'm gonna try to seek for this thing.
Okay. Pop up blind fight again. I'd say you can make a perception check against it. I think you don't see any like obvious telltale signs of this. I should have done this much earlier. Well, not much earlier, but now that the fireball has been enough turns back, Tarek and Lupin, give me a fortitude save as the spores are coming out of the mushrooms.
All right.
All right. Lupin passes and Tarek passes. Okay, nothing happens. Roland, do you want to do a jump down there or no?
No.
Okay, I will say, like, you guys did see the other guy came from over here.
I was gonna say, yeah, you can start making your way over here.
Oh. What was that? 15,
It's 10. Oh, no. Yeah, it should be.
30 there. Let's try it again.
Yeah, you can start again.
Lupin, did you add
20.
the extra 10 hit points to what I healed you for?
What?
I was talking to Lupin from the robust health. Did you add the extra 10 hit points?
So here, let me go and do that here, because that would put me up to full.
Yeah, because I would heal you for 37, then because you're your feet, you heal another 10.
At any point, do I walk into something?
Nope. But you do make it to a door that you could open.
No.
Okay. Fair enough. Gangini.
Okay. I was going to throw a fireball into the unknown, but I have to move it because Roland's in the way now. Yeah, that'll work. I will throw a fireball there.
Like this?
Yeah.
Alright. You don't hear any shrieks of pain or anything, but the spores do dissipate again.
Okay. Just if it's relevant.
Noted. Lupin takes 16 damage.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta stop this boy's
Right.
brain bleeding.
Mm-hmm. All right. So first action, attempt that fortitude save. $29.
29. Okay, that's pretty close. But no.
Christ.
All right.
All right,
Well,
I
that's
got
not a
you. Go
15, so I'm not spending anything to reroll that.
Yeah, don't move. I'll heal you when it gets back to my turn. I
Alright.
have a sound body prepared.
All right. Tell you what. Just
Jesus Christ.
here, I'll just stand behind you. Use you as my meat shield.
This boy's good
and
at brain stuff. Or was good at brain stuff.
Stunned one. That'll be at the end of my turn.
Alright.
Alright.
Jesus.
Which this means stunned will end.
You shouldn't be stunned anymore.
If he crit failed.
No,
Now,
even if you crit failed.
oh, I guess that was 2 turns ago
ends
now.
it-
Yeah, you should be done
yeah.
now.
All right.
Thought it was 1 turn ago.
I guess. Am I only allowed to attempt the roll once per turn to try to clear the second?
Yeah, you can do it again.
All right. I might as well, since I don't really have anything I might be able to find this dude with. Nope.
Someday.
All right, that's my turn.
Alright. Let's do my shenanigans. Let me check some stuff here.
Is the door up here open or closed?
Closed. Give me 1 sec. Roland, give me a perception check. You definitely heard a door open and close.
He's running. Get him.
Yeah.
Did you hear the door by him? Were the ones near him or someplace else? I guess was it near or far?
It's probably far.
Yeah, there's another passageway up this way.
There certainly is to the north, yeah.
They probably all converge.
It is Red. Red is kind of like takes a moment. She's like, "Are we chasing? Are we not chasing?"
Let's get after him. I think. Hang on. I say we get after him.
Okay.
You all right? She's pretty badly hurt, right?
She's like a third down, a little over now.
Okay.
All right.
So, I guess we looked wrong. Okay. Are you gonna come back around this way, up to the north side? Then, if it's going the other way.
She's gonna double move and reload her gun. She's like, Sylvina, can you throw me up there with him? And that'll be Tarek's turn.
All right. I'm gonna spend 2 actions. Cast a 2nd level sound body on Lupal.
Alright. You finally feel the like stinging mental after effects of that spell recede from your mind.
Oh. Thanks, Turk. I owe you, well, I guess several by this point.
He gives you a rare smile for that one and claps you on the shoulder, and then I'll move over by Red.
Half of his brains are on the ground.
Tark, how
Literally
many
leaking out.
actions is it for you to turn into a dinosaur?
2.
Alright.
All my stuff is 2 actions. That's my. I'll move down to where Red is.
I feel like it should be 3 because dinosaur is 3 syllables. It's my brain. It's my thought.
I don't think that's how that works.
Then I'll stride to here. And I am going to toss Tarek onto the balcony with flinging updraft.
Just ignoring Red.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
She shoots you.
Which, to be fair, Red did threaten her, so.
Honestly,
who do you fling up?
Tarek.
Okay.
In this case, I feel that Tarek is just more useful to have up there, but
Okay.
that's it for my actions.
Oh, did you want me here? Were you putting me, Sylvana?
Either
next
one's
to
fine,
Roland?
whichever you'd prefer.
I'll go next to Roland.
Okay. That's it for me.
All right. Rolling.
Yeah, is this... I'm gonna boot this door in.
All right. Kick it open. Whoops, too far. There we go. Do you head in?
Yeah. 20.
All right. 3 tables sit against 3 corners of this room. And
God, it's
3
mimics.
and 3 doors provide exits from 3 walls. A single 7-pointed star carved into the ceiling flickers with illumination to light the room below. Give me a perception check. You see that there are not 3 doors, actually. That's a lie. There are 4.
Huh.
You think that if you, press in one of the bricks, you can just open a side passage.
I'm gonna pull out a potion. Get ready to heal before I go in next. I will go here, though. And that's it.
Alright. Gangini?
Man, looks like the action's up there. I'm gonna cast Translocate. I'm gonna be here now.
Alright. With a flash of, swirling rose petals and cards, you appear next to Tarek.
Save another person first lead to throw up there. I guess I'm going through with Roland. And that's 3 actions.
Alright. Lupin.
Alright. Yes. Here, I'll go ahead and start this way. 5. Doop. Then I guess second action. Let's try it again up to this door here.
It's on a balcony.
Oh,
Yeah, it is on a balcony.
Never mind. Alright, never mind. I'll just keep straight then. 6, 10.
There's a side passage over here.
Alright. I guess I'll go ahead and start rolling down the side passage here then.
Yeah. Carefully.
I'll tell you what, how about I stop here, and how about I attempt to stealth down the side passage then?
Okay. Move it half speed. But with
Do
a stealth
I
roll.
move at half speed, though?
You might have a
Believe I
thing
have
that
the
changes it,
appropriate
yeah.
I believe I do have the appropriate feat. Swift sneak, yep. Alright, but let me go and roll the stealth check first. $37. Alright. And then final movement gets me there. Now it'll be my turn.
Okay. So then the enemy... One of my friends just messaged about trying to jump back into Vampire the Masquerade, and I was saying how one of my friends is literally staying at the hotel that was canonically where one of the vampire sires is in DC. Because I planned the whole thing in DC because that's where we grew up. Let's see. Enemy is gonna do that. And then that. Okay. Red. Is just gonna sprint. If Sylvena's not helping her, she's like, okay.
I didn't say I wasn't gonna help her at all. I just was gonna help Tarek. Sure.
She is going to
And then-
triple move and just run around this way. Tarek.
I'll move up to Roland. So that should be my move right there.
Can you top me up, please?
Top
Oh,
me
yeah,
up.
It's like I'm playing World of Warcraft again. Just people doing stuff, being like, "I need a heal," and I'm like, "Yeah, just give me a minute."
Yeah, Roland's actually pretty badly. I'll spend a level 3.
Gangini, I'm out of mana.
I'm out of mana.
Expensive mana chip anyway.
Alright, heal 38.
Jesus.
You get the reference, don't you?
Yeah. It's good.
Me?
No, me.
Roland, you heal 38.
Do you have any actions left after that? Okay, cool.
I moved and then 2 action heal.
Sylvena?
I'm gonna fling updraft myself to the balcony,
Okay.
and then I open the door.
Hell yeah, you're in the little room too.
Yes, I can stride in as my last thing.
Then it's over to Roland.
I will chug one of my potions. What does a... Where are they? What does a lesser healing pot do? 2d8 plus 5. One more. 16.
Nice. Good heals, good heals. Are you gonna open the door this turn or no?
I'm opening the door.
Okay. Go ahead and pop it open. You see a staircase leading down.
10, 15. Is there another player?
There is going to be another layer, yeah. So you moved 5, 10, 15. You have 30-foot movement, right?
Yeah.
Are we going down further in the pit to another level?
5, 10, 15, 25. Or 20, 25, 30. You round a corner in the stairs, you see a door up ahead.
Okay. I think that's all my actions, so...
Okay. In that case, it is Gangini.
Guess I'll follow Roland, but be a couple steps behind.
Okay.
Roland technically had an additional 10 feet because he was within 10 feet of me.
Do you want to use that 10 feet?
Everyone-
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because everyone within 10 feet of me gets an additional 10-foot move speed to start off on their turn.
Gangini,
That
one
is an
full
ally.
movement would get you to about here, which is like 10 feet behind Roland. Over here.
I guess that's okay. Can I just give you?
You want to do any other actions?
You know what? I'm gonna cast Bless. Okay, we're cast Bless. I think it's fine. Fine time to cast Bless. That's it.
All right. Lupin.
All right. So first action, we'll keep stride down the hallway here. So first stride there, and second stride puts me right at the door. All right. All right. Is the door locked or secured in any way?
No, that one's unlocked. You can just pop it open.
All right.
Excuse me.
All right, we made it.
Let me know if you're using more actions to progress farther down the stairs.
I already like here. So yeah, I guess I don't know. Stupid question. Does opening the door count as an action?
No, you can technically do one object interaction for free.
All right. All right. Well, then I guess like here, then I'll just stride into the room. First action, just popping in here. Five, 10, 20, and then full movement puts me there.
All right.
Right, that's my turn.
Vec, or in this case, Vekin Zvok. Who knows to where it has gone? Red. She's going to... That's 50. 60 gets her next to Gangini. She's gonna just hang behind Gangini for now, readying her gun. As she kind of like, her boots kind of like thump down the stairs, you guys hear a voice you recognize. You hear from like behind the door up ahead, just like, "Hello? Who's there? Please, God, get me out of here!" It sounds like Caleb Valdemar.
Kill him on sight.
I was about to say.
All right, that's the end of Red's turn. Tarek.
All right, well, I'll move down to the next layer. So that's, I guess, that's 5, 10, 15. I get 10 more feet of, actually 20 more feet because of Solvina.
20 more, you said?
Yeah.
10 more. If you're
No,
because he had 10, like 10 already left,
but
and then adding another 10 from you makes 20.
that only used 15 of my. Yep, there we go.
20 gets you exactly between the two of them.
Sweet, perfect.
Sylvina, it's getting kind of crowded on the stairs, but
I'm flashing back to the alchemist shop.
Yeah, me too.
yeah, you guys do famously well in cramped, narrow fights.
I've got 10 more feet.
10 more feet from there. Well, 5 gets you to here, and
Okay.
you're gonna need to use more than an additional 5 to fit anywhere. There's 4 people in front of you. Like, the next 4 squares on this turn are all occupied.
You could just delay until after rolling.
I was hoping... Yeah, I think I'm just going to actually delay until after roll, and I think that's the best bet.
Oh shit, which
If
square?
that's okay, Ben.
Yeah, which square were you in before?
I was in the square.
The, like, right in front of the door?
Yeah.
Roland?
Reaction. Oh. I guess action kick the door.
Boot o'clock.
It is locked, so this one, yeah, you'd have to actually try. Alright, that's enough. Wham! This fucking, like, studded iron door slams back against the wall. You see Caleb Valdemar leap off the bed. He's like, "Oh, thank God, there's this creature. It's been imprisoning me and keeping me on drugs that stop me casting. Fuck, I just want to get back to Sandpoint. The rest of my party's all dead."
Remember, on site.
let's see. 10, 15, 20. 20. Actually, right here.
Guys, I don't understand. It's just a man. It's just a little guy who wants help. What do you
This
mean?
definition of a little
Like,
guy
we know what he is.
needs work.
Hold on, where's my little guy gif?
I'm not able to do a non-lethal vicious swing, am I?
Well, it doesn't
That's
matter.
okay.
I would say no.
Well, we've also known that there's no getting an intellect devour out of somebody's head.
Yeah, no,
we
we're
already determined that.
But we do know that it is. God, it isn't an intellect power, right?
I mean, that's what you heard.
And
still a check.
you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. If I end up killing this guy,
Sylvina is fully in favor of fully killing this man.
well,
All right. So that's going to be a clean 20 above his AC. So 96 damage. The body is viciously cut from left hip to right shoulder, just spilling blood everywhere. He looks so fucking close to death. It's like, oh, what the fuck's wrong with you? I just wanted to get out of here.
you're an intellect devourer. You're not fooling me.
What the fuck is that?
Okay, this is what I was worried about.
It's just a guy.
What happens in the pit stays in the pit.
Sylvina?
I'm gonna move in.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So, like, 25 gets you to, like, here, behind red.
I've got. Okay. And then I'll go to here, I guess.
Okay.
Second.
Yep, so two
And
moves.
then, I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna say, "Oh, nice job! He's almost dead." And I'm gonna send a
Wait.
air elemental blast.
Wait.
It's like the fucking... Have you guys seen the video of the guy getting, like, pushed off the bungee jump thing? He's like, let me tell you something!
Okay, well, I did
That's...
I did miss.
That's so thematic. You, like, hear Roland shout, wait, and you kind of, like, just miss, like, fire up into the ceiling. I will say,
Yep.
as your bolt, like, lights the room in here, you see there's like nice thick green carpeting over the floor. There are glowing star-shaped carvings in the ceiling that provide this like lovely soft illumination. There's an L set of shelves and a writing desk with a high-backed chair, flanking just like an elegant canopied bed, the one that Valdemar like hopped out of. To the northeast, you see a statue of an imperious woman wielding a long pole tipped with a curved sword. Lurluru. Standing next to a black stone platform set partially into a round alcove. The room reeks of like bitter-smelling incense sticks that burn from a skull resting atop the bookshelf. Ooh, I just remember, speaking of Lurluru, one thing that we didn't mention in the recap. You guys did get some more intel on her in your research, and you don't have it yet, but you know that if you finish the research, you guys will get, like, a special reaction ability that, like, uses her divination research that all of you can do, regardless of caster.
Yeah. That is on our list of things we need to get done.
Well, one thing I was going to
I
say
almost just
is,
reached for paint water and drunk it, but I didn't.
because I'm thinking about it. Intellect power is like you can't cure that. That's the person's just dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
The one we killed just now, there's no way that can fit into a head.
We haven't
You mean
killed
what?
Vec yet.
No,
Or
I
intellect
killed back I killed the bigger one that can't fit in someone's head. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
So they do,
It may just be-
they do kind of, like, shrink down into the head for what it's worth, and they, like, expand.
Okay, then
In
never
case
mind.
Yeah, we've killed them before. We know they come out of people's skulls.
Yeah. We kill Valdemar.
Sylvina, was that all your actions? That was your last one, right? Yeah, because double move and blast.
Yeah.
All right, Gangini, you want to get in on this? Get on this action?
All right, Gangini, you can do it. take out Tilawatchek's body.
Okay. Sure. Why not? 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay. Gonna the Divine Lance. That sounds fine. He's got like 20 armor class.
That does hit.
Um,
He's
all
looking
right.
pretty fucking in the red.
A lovely roll that was. Okay. Well, that's 3 actions.
All right. Lupin.
All right. So 5, 10. Then doo-doo. All right. I shall continue moving forward.
All right. How many movement have you used so far? 10.
And
All right.
it's
15.
10. Yep.
15 gets you to there, right behind red.
Right. 15, 20, 25.
Oh god, we love a good cluster.
You have exactly enough movement to get next to Caleb.
Excuse me.
And I guess Lupin just sort of rolls in. He's probably just sort of like nonchalantly rolling in. He's got like the monarch like at his side. Be like, it's like, we have no time for your game, Cher. We know what you really are.
I'm just a little guy. I don't know.
That's my turn.
I'm just a little guy.
Do you not have another action?
No, that's that was my full movement to
Couldn't
get
you have
in.
moved here for 2 actions and then taken a 1-action attack?
All right, I'm gonna skip Vex's turn. Up to you. Yeah, you could move if that's where your movement got you.
Tell you what. Yep. All right. I'll go ahead and roll attack with the monarch then.
I'm just a little guy. You slit
29.
his throat. He falls to the ground. And begins to just like bleed to death.
Guys, is this the part where the brain thing's supposed to come out?
Yeah, well,
You donkey.
it happens.
All right.
Get in
So
here.
anyway, oops, minus health. He's dead. Red.
Yeah.
He's gonna double move to get to here. It's just like, is that the intellect devour? I remember I told you guys something was weird about him, but he seems not devoured.
Does anyone have
Tark?
that gif of like the TF2 spy trailer?
He'll turn red any second.
Exactly.
Holy shit! I haven't thought about the TF2 trailers in so long.
You know, the fact that I crit him 20 above his AC and he still didn't bother to like defend himself kind of speaks volumes about. I don't think he's an intellect power.
We have multiple sources saying that like there's
We've got
intellect devour stuff going on with him.
I have a hunch. I mean, he's dead. He's 100% dead now.
I mean, there appears to be a bleeding corpse on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do you have anything for that?
Well, no, but the
Oh fuck.
no, I'm not a cleric. I just realized something. I have an odd thought. Is this the same Caleb that can I check if like somehow this is actually a different guy? Body double.
Give me a perception check.
Well, I told Beans I would laugh if we have in fact been Duke.
I mean,
What it costs to revive someone?
it looks like a couple thousands probably. This looks like the dude that talked to you guys in the shop. Or, not the shop, in the inn.
Can I make a medicine check to see if I can see any obvious signs of, like, I don't know if there's any way to tell.
I would say this one would be an action, but sure.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't used any actions yet. What does that move? I'll roll this one. I'm not going to assurance it. 35.
This body is not bleeding out as fast as it should. Like, it's definitely, like, dead, but the blood should be coming out at a faster rate.
Blood should be all right. I have one action left with that. Move, stride, medicine check. So I have one action left?
Yep. There's also a closet back here.
Oh, who comes after me? I'll motion to Roland to check the closet. Then I'm going to take my staff and see, and this thing's not bleeding out right. There should be more blood.
That's the spirit.
I'm gonna. Gosh, this is gonna be the most murder hobo-y thing that I've had to do in terms of one of these campaigns. Last action, I take the staff and I crack his skull.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
I have a terrible feeling just mutilating a corpse here, but we have so many different things.
You do get +1 from Blitz.
Oh, there you go. Then it hits.
All right. So.
All right, you slam the staff, and you hear like the sickening like thwack of just hardwood on bone, and then a much more. It's weird to call a brain muscled, but you see as some gray matter between where you split it, quiver, and then leap out.
Ha! Alright.
Tricky motherfucker.
I was wondering, guys, because look, I've had them jump out of every single enemy you guys have fought so far. I never said they had to.
That's true.
I was wondering if I'd get that away. I've been setting up that deception.
To be fair, if Sylvina's next step was, if this is Caleb Valdemar, burn the body to hide the evidence.
No one can ever know what we did here. Let's see, you went down more. No one could ever know what we did here, like 180 feet below the Devil's Plateau.
What happens in the pit stays in the pit.
That is my turn. However, Roland, you have an intellect devourer right next to you.
Yeah.
That's true.
And you are blessed.
It is rolling.
That's all.
What does +2?
+1.
You get a +1 to hit.
Okay. I'm gonna move for a flank. Off step. And then vicious swing.
Oh.
$32.
Plus flanking.
Yeah.
Hold on. Tab over. 32 does hit. Let me see. You slam into him for that much damage. Seems to be a decent chunk of his health.
That'll be it.
All right, Sylvina.
All right.
Solar detonation. No!
Do it.
I'm real.
Do it.
I'm real tempted.
Do it. Kill him.
I'm not gonna do it though. I'm not gonna do it.
I think maybe my
Um,
favorite bit in any Games Grump thing ever is when they just keep using like the "do it" line from the Emperor in Clone Wars, but just like changing the word. Like,
Anybody want some coffee?
yeah,
Brew it.
brew it.
All right. I am going to use my first action to Ash Strider.
Yeah, I saw the complicated path.
Yeah, I'm glad. Through him to get to... Oh, Red's standing where I want to... Damn it. Okay, he's here.
I thought you were purposely doing it for a second. I was like, that's fucking harsh and unnecessary.
No, I'm not going to do that. I have a plan for Sultina's revenge on Red.
It's a reflex save,
Don't
right?
worry about it. Yeah, reflex it.
That is going to be... What's your DC? 29?
29.
So that's... Ooh, very close to being a crit success, but not quite. So take 11.
All right, and then one action, Air Elemental Blast for lightning damage. 34 for 7 electricity damage.
Okay. That hits.
And
Alright.
that's it for Selena's turn.
Okay.
I'm about to get munched.
Yeah, we're also missing an intellect devour, which is a bit concerning.
Problem.
But
That bothers me, but that's a later problem.
Yeah.
Interesting. Does that have this? Hold on. Stand by. Gotta keep my slew of tabs open. Fuck it, we ball. He is going to 5-foot step back, so he can't be flanked. That'll also bring him out of range of Roland.
Roland
And
gets an op attack, though.
not on a guarded step.
Oh, it's a guard.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I think he burns an action.
Nice try. He's going to look at Gangine. It is kind of like a radiating pulse of light that like ripples out of his brain. Gangini, I'm gonna need to hit you with a fortitude save.
Okay. I do think
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do some channel point
Oh, okay.
action here.
Intriguing.
That's better.
All right. You stopped it from being a crit failure, which is good because then this would have been permanent. The good news, as you guys see Gangini lift off the ground, so like held in place by Tualachek's magic, and then one arm like sucks into Gangini's body, and then another, and you realize that arms aren't actually sucking in; they're just getting really small. And then his legs do the same, his head does the same, his body seems to shrink to a purple circle of light. And then the light clears as it clatters to the floor, like, holy shit, like, there's just a rock there, but it's not a rock, it's actually a tortoise, as Gangini turns into a tortoise for the next minute.
Oh, okay.
Not a giant one.
Baleful polymorph.
Well, okay
Yeah.
then.
Cursed metamorphosis. If he'd critical failed, he would have just been a turtle forever until you guys fixed it. For now, you are a turtle for a minute. You do get additional saves, though. Do I have a turtle? Hold
Okay.
on. Let's see what turtle tokens I have. Tortoise, excuse me. God, what a foolish misstep that would be.
I love that bit in like a critical role where it's like, well, let's just wait until after the save. He fails. He's a regular fucking turtle.
Do I not have any turtles? That's crazy. I got a bunch of like sick turtle folk, but like where are the regular tortoises, you know what I mean? We'll work on it. Anyway, Gangini's turn. Gangini, I believe a regular tortoise normal size. I'm gonna say is you move like 2 feet
Do I get a save?
at the end of your turn.
Okay, I'll do the save at the end of my
End
turn.
of your turn. Oh, yeah, sorry. You have to use all 3 actions to do it. That's the difference.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Give me a fortitude save.
That
You guys
Okay.
see the turtle that is Gangini like vibrate and shake with effort, and then just kind of like nothing happens. Oh, baleful
Does the turtle
polymorphs
at least
one.
get to keep the hat?
You know what? Sure, the turtle can keep the hat.
Nice.
I can't find any good regular turtles, so I'm gonna do this like. Hold on, I'm gonna make the token bigger. This like very angry looking turtle that I found.
I mean, to be fair, I think that's
Well, let me-
that's where he. Where
That's probably how he's
Gangini-
feeling right now.
I'm not happy about being a turtle.
Oh
mean,
my god.
Beans, as you said, that goes in the Gangini and the Gangini trauma trauma bin.
All right, I'm gonna
Oh goodness.
tab it over Lupin. I'm gonna drag Gangini's actual token in the hallway for now. Turtle.
Oh no.
Lupin, thoughts,
Oh.
questions, concerns?
All right. Well, I don't. It's like I'm a martial class. I don't have anything that can help Gangini. All right, so I'll go ahead and strike dude. And can I flank? Well, I'll fix that. Since we've rested, I believe that should re-up my once-day use of the Jade Bauble Talisman.
Talismans are consumable, not reusable. They just are
Ooh,
gone.
Right.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Basically like a magic potion,
That's
but
fine.
like an item.
All right. Well, just forget I mentioned that then.
Okay.
Sorry for that. All right, no worries. Let's go ahead and just so we don't here. Let me just go ahead and. All right, here we go. All right, then I'll just go ahead and attempt to attack it with the Monarch. That is 33 to hit.
Oh, that does hit.
All right.
Takes a little bit more damage. Any more actions?
All right. Why do I since like
Is
here,
this
so...
a usable square?
What?
This.
This one?
This next to Roland is a full-size statue of Lyra LaRue, so no.
Okay, that's
Alright,
what I thought. That's what I thought.
All right. In that case, I'll then just go ahead and 5-foot step out of here, so that then I can let Roland get in.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. Next is Vekensvok. Who is going to appear standing on the desk behind Red and Sylvina. Seems to have healed somewhat from last time you saw him. And is just going to triple attack Sylvina.
Okay.
Just trying to savage you with claws. Alright. Well, that's going to be rough. Alright, first one, 37.
Crit.
Okay, next one is 28.
Not a crit, but a hit.
And then the last one's an at 20, so also a crit.
Okay.
So, let's go in order here. The first one was the crit. First one does 35.
Okay.
Second one does 17. And third one, holy shit, does 46. That was almost max damage on the third one.
Alright. I am still up, somehow.
The crit one is like 4d10 plus his bonus, and I rolled 10, 8, 8, 10.
Oh, God. Okay.
Red is not loving that. I think she guarded step back and just double fires her pistol at Vekensvok. The first one crits him, which adds a deadly dice. She's going to deal an even 20 to him. Not as good as it could have been, but we'll take it. And the second shot goes wide. Tarek.
I had a feeling this was going to happen, but all right. I looked at Roland. Which one? Which one are you going for?
Roland, here, boy. Which one are you going for?
I'm gonna go help Sylvina.
Tarek nods.
I'm good. I'm good. I don't need help. I'm good.
Also, I think we're going to take our bathroom break at the top of the round because we never really ended that previous combat. We're just still going.
All right. In that case, I'm just going to do the... Honestly, I'm going to burn a focus point and point blank. This is probably a bad idea, but I'm going to try. Tempest Surge onto Tuluachek.
All right. Are you casting it next to him?
Oh, do they get attacks of opportunity?
He do.
I wouldn't know that, so yes.
All right.
I mean, if the previous ones didn't, I wouldn't.
None of the previous ones did. 39.
That's a critical.
Okay, he just kind of like brute. I don't know. This is talons. So his talons rake across you for 49 damage.
Ow.
Then he's going to attempt a reflex save. Yours is 28, right?
Yes. How much was that, Ben? It was like 49, you said?
He's going to crit succeed and take nothing as he kind of flattens his body. It was 49.
Typical. All right. Par for the course, Tarek swears in Orcish and then swings the staff at.
That's fair.
Actually, no. What I'm going to do after that, because I am beat to hell right now and I can't survive another turn like that, I'm going to use my battle medicine right now on myself. Because that is one action.
Okay.
I will auto 30 it with my assurance.
Hell yeah.
Oh, come on, these healing dice today. All right, I regain some of what he just hit me for. All right, well, that was an unsuccessful turn. I lost a focus point and a crap ton of hit points. Cool. I am sad and past turn.
All right, rolling.
I'm gonna go for a vicious swing.
Hell yeah.
Did I get a crit on him on my last attack?
I don't remember, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I believe he only rolled a 40, didn't he? No, I think it was still. That's still not a
Low,
crit
you.
on him.
No, it was just a
Way.
31, so no. Either way, vicious swing. 32.
That does hit. Seems to be bloodied now.
That's it.
All right, we're gonna go to Sylvina, and then at the top of the turn, we'll take our bathroom break here.
I am going to move to. Do you want me to take care of you, Tark, or do you want me to just take care of myself?
Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself.
I'm going to move down to here, and I am going to do a 3rd level heal on myself.
Okay. Go ahead and roll those dice.
I need to remember exactly what it is. I think it's 3d8 plus...
At like 40 or something. What level are you doing it at?
24.
24.
Level 3.
Yeah.
24.
I'm doing... Yeah, okay. Okay. And That's it for me.
All right. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back in a few minutes.
Also, by the way, it's way too late for this now, unless you want to take the actions to get it. Wouldn't recommend. If you're looking for one, Roland, I do have a pretty good shield on us in the loot list as well. A spine shield.
I'd
So
rather
you were
just
talking-
hard.
I figured for the moment you would rather just coat the walls with his guts.
Yep. That's a good plan.
All right. Cool. Stream's working. So at the top of the turn, it'll be Tualachek's turn. Top of the round, excuse me. He already turned Gangini into a turtle. Oh, what is he gonna
Poor
do?
turtle.
Just a little. He's literally just a little guy now. It's all coming full. It's all coming full
What do you
circle,
normally-
guys.
You should have given him the little guy token instead of the.
Oh, I should have uploaded that as a token. That'd be funny. Now I gotta just think.
Gives me a great idea for an April Fool's one shot.
Is it like the rabbit from? It's just the little guy, but it's also the rabbit from Monty Python.
This will provoke from Roland, because Tualachek's gonna cast a spell, another pulse of psionic energy. This time Lupin is gonna be enveloped. Lupin, give me a fortitude save.
All right.
That will hit for over 40 damage there. Nice.
Is the 41 crit?
No.
No, but the idea for the one shot is just a bunch of really strong enemies. Except you give them all different enemies, except you give them all the little guy tokens, so they're indistinguishable from each other.
That's really funny. You guys just have to figure it out by what I throw at you from that token.
Yep.
Alright, so you got a 25. That is a failure. You guys see Lupin's body begin to ossify and turn to stone.
It's a great word.
Thank you. I used some word in therapy the other day, and my therapist was like, "That's a crazy word that you chose." And I was like, "Look, you gotta keep it fresh in D&D. I can't just be like the room's dark for the 800th time." But
Pull out the thesaurus.
You are not totally stone yet. You are slowed 1. And you'll do new save at the end of each of your turns. The more you fail, the more you will turn to stone until you are completely stone. And then for his final attack, he's just fucking mad that Roland keeps stabbing him. Roland, he's gonna claw you. Does a I assume it hits. I don't know if it crits though. 36.
It hits, doesn't crit.
Okay, so that's gonna be okay. So not a crit. So that was very satisfying. The dice rolled 8, 9, 10. 33 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Then that's those 3 actions. So it's Gangini. Gangini, would you like to use all 3 of your turns to try to stop being a turtle?
Question: is he using 2 concentrate spells?
I don't believe concentrate is a thing in Pathfinder.
It is.
Some spells have to be sustained.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, sustain.
That one's not. Nope, neither of them.
Okay, I guess we'll just do it a save then.
All right, you guys see Gangini snap out of it and stop being a turtle. Nice. Lupin.
I like to think Gangini just the turtle just goes under the hat and the hat gets bigger, and then just Gangini stands up.
Right. So slowed 1.
Lupin.
Lupin. Yeah, so you have 2 actions this turn then, and you can do Then the save at the end of the turn.
Save at the end of the turn. Gotcha. All right. So first action stride.
Marcus, are you muted?
No,
Hello?
he's talking.
Hello.
No, he's talking.
I can hear him.
Hmm?
Is your internet messing up, James?
Yeah, that must have been it. All right.
Well, he's not saying anything now, so I think that might be the case.
All right. So first action, I'll go ahead and stride up to this dude here, and then second action, melee attack with the monarch. All right, 38.
That will hit, and it will crit. So
Yes,
20
alright.
damage.
All right, then. All right, so 2 actions, so it's a turn. That'd be Fortitude save.
Yep.
28.
That is not a pass. So, as the petrification continues, you are now slowed 2 as the stone has crept across more of your body.
It's like, guys, I'm getting stoned, but not in the fun way.
Okay. It's gonna be Vekensvok. And he is going to... does he have any magic left that he could do? I think he is going to send out another wave of mental energy. I'm gonna need Roland to make a will save. It was a last ditch effort on his part, I think. That is a pass. As you ignore his spell, and then for the last thing, he's gonna try. I think in the hopes of helping his master move Vandemar's body, he's gonna run up behind Roland and attempt a claw. 25, so it doesn't hit. I assume that doesn't hit even if you're flat-footed. For Roland.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Okay. Alright, red, first action reload, second 2 actions, just shoot Tuala check. A hit and a miss for 13 damage. It's just another gunshot rings through this chamber. Okay. Yeah, that's our 3 actions. Tarek?
Alright. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, my headset died. Sorry. I mean, fuck it. We ball.
Fuck it, we ball.
Explode the room with fire?
He's got his reaction back, so if I even try casting anything, he's just gonna eat my face again.
Potentially true.
Let me do one thing first, and then I'll just do it. First, I'm gonna try and just clonk him over the head.
Hell yeah.
Nope.
No,
Alright.
not gonna do it.
Fine, then I
I'm
will
this boss
do
guy.
Alright, I cringe because I know what's about to happen, and then I'm going to use a point blank ignition on it. And I have to reroll the damage. They changed.
Alright, you do... Oh my god,
Nothing.
that's a bad attack roll.
Yep, and it's a spell, so he gets another attack of opportunity on me.
Okay. Another opportunity. Alright, he's gonna make the attack. I'm gonna resolve... Okay, it's a nat 20. I'm gonna resolve his attack, and then I gotta help Leo with something real quick. They're asking from the other room. So first let's do damage. That is gonna be 10. Oh, whoops, I have to do. Forgot the slash.
It's a touch spell, and he gets an attack of opportunity from that.
Is ignition manipulate?
Yeah, it's a manipulate.
It's gonna be 42 damage. All right, hold on one sec. I'm gonna pause the stream and then I'll be back. Hopefully, really quick. Okay. So crit happened. Ignition did not hit. Any more actions? Or is that no? Ignition's 2 actions.
I tried 2 actions and I took a swing. That's my turn.
All right. I mean, Roland might just wrap it up here.
I'll vicious swing on Tuluachek.
What? I'm just kidding. Okay, go for it.
Natural 20 for 70 damage. Or 73 damage.
74 damage.
Nat 20. That is fucking very cool and thematic.
Not before time.
Good lord. Okay.
Does he go like, let me tell you something?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Not this time, motherfucker.
Yeah. He can't trick you guys anymore. And as you cut through the brain, there's like this like rumble of psionic energy as he collapses. Just full dead after that crit.
Gonna whip around and do a
Wow.
certain strike on the other guy.
Hell yeah. Pop off.
Tarek, do you have restoration?
I don't. I can do Stone to Flesh tomorrow, I think is the problem.
20 Roland will not hit him on the follow-up swing.
Well,
It takes
Stone of
8.
Flesh should save him even if he gets petrified for a day, right?
Yes, I would think so. But...
Stone to flesh? Yeah.
Okay.
Not if it's not a 6th level spell. Which if it is, then we just run up to the surface and buy a scroll.
Well, we still have to get through and figure that out.
Well, either way, Sylvina, you were healing out in the hallway?
I was.
Mm-hmm.
Stone to Flesh is a 6th level spell.
Maybe we level up off of this.
What are you guys at? You're close, right?
760.
Yeah, this is a double encounter. We're gonna hopefully get a crap ton of XP.
That is true.
But we still don't get the level until we sleep.
Yeah.
There's a bed right here.
That is true. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I can do. Well, hopefully Gangini can at least rallying Anthem to give the bonus on the save to Lupin. I'm gonna first things first. I'm gonna move to here so I can see. And then I am going to do an 2-action elemental blast at Vekensvok. $33?
Yep, that'll hit. 8 damage.
Three ones on the dice.
What was that? Yeah, 111. Jesus Christ.
On my d8s.
Woof. Okay. Twalchek's dead, so it'll go to Gengi next in the order.
Kind of incredible that I rolled that way.
Yeah, so it was an 8 out of a possible 29.
Yep. Yeah, max damage is 29.
Solid. Extremely solid.
No.
Okay. I will use my last focus point, Rallying Anthem. Then I'm going to cast Paralyze on Vekensvok. That is higher than that. Hold on. It's supposed to be DC 29. That's just being weird.
29.
Yeah.
You got a 19, so that is a critical failure, and he is paralyzed for 4 rounds.
I should do it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Alright, Lupin, you have a turn here, and then you'll have to make a very important save.
Alright. One action, it's the only action I really have. I'm gonna go ahead and chuck the Monarch.
Do you have any hero points, Lupin?
I don't, but I do have a fair few channel points, should I need them.
And you get +1.
That is true. Alright, so first attack. 36.
That is most assuredly not only a hit, but a crit.
Nice.
Alright, and now a fortitude save.
Alright, this one, come on. Big money, no whammies, no whammies. 32.
That is a pass, as the ossification stops. Well, it doesn't stop, let me see. On a success, you reduce it by 1, so you're back to slowed 1.
Alright, I'll take it.
You're making progress. If you make another success, it'll be off of you. Vekensvok gets a save at the end of his turn. He fails and is still paralyzed for 3 more turns. I think Red just reloads and double shoots him. Both hit. Just 2 bullets rip this thing apart as it falls to the ground with twitching legs. We are out of combat. 10 rounds of combat. Alright. Before we do anything else, let's get XP. For the... So there was the Lampad, technically, as well as the Vekensvok and the Anpithuminen.
Did we get XP for Caleb?
I think technically you do. Hold on.
That's so funny.
Well, because if you guys had let him have a turn, he can fight as himself as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so that what level are you guys currently? You're almost to? Is there almost 11?
We're 10, almost 11.
Almost 11. Okay. So that's gonna be 110 for the first fight.
So 8-7.
And then Twalchek is another 110.
We were at 980 XP.
So you guys get your XP. Oh, hold on, we gotta go. We're still in combat actually because Lupin needs to make saves. Do any of you have any actions that can help with this?
I'm looking to see if medicine can do something.
Does Cleanse Affliction affect us in any way?
I don't
Is
believe
it a
so.
disease or a curse, perhaps?
I don't think it functions. It's not a disease. I don't think it functions as a curse either. No.
Dispel magic?
Dispel magic has different rules in literally every fucking TTRPG. So let me double check how this one works. Okay, so yeah, you can attempt to counteract check. Oh, that leads to a whole new page.
I feel like it should, because it's a magic spell that's causing this.
Hmm.
And I know in Pathfinder 1e you could get rid of like a baleful polymorph with.
What? Okay, so it will matter what level you cast it at.
It would only be 2.
Okay.
And
And then you'd have to roll basically an Arcana check, I believe.
Okay.
Do we know how high that would have to be? Because I think Gangini has Assurance Arcana, don't you?
I do have Insurance Arcana.
Basically,
Assurance.
I won't tell you how high. I won't tell you the DC, but the way that counteract works. Crit fail, you fail to counteract the target. Failure, you counteract the target if it's like lower than you. Success is if it's no more than 1 higher than you. Then your counteract rank, because there are ranks in this. It's a whole different chart. Or if you crit succeed, you can counteract up to 3 higher than your counter effect rank. But if you're doing a level 2 spell, it's just not going to be possible, because 3 higher is 5, and Petrify is a 6th level spell.
Hero point Gangini.
No, but
It wouldn't be possible.
It's not,
Oh.
Even on a crit. I think I can refund it.
Well,
Hold
then
on.
I'll hero point anyway. Whatever.
just give a hero point anyway.
Do we get a hero
take
point
it
from that
anyway.
encounter, by the way?
You do get a hero point from that encounter, yes. Technically, you get 1 from each, but I'm only going to let you carry over 1 of them if we don't use it.
Sure.
You could use both right now before it ends, but I will let you guys start with 1 extra if you don't use the one from... Like, you should probably use the one from the Vekins Vok fight, quote-unquote.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be gone. I'll give you the Tillawa check 1 for next time.
This gives Lupin a hero point for his roll.
That's true. So, Lupin, make your fortitude save. And then, if it fails, you can reroll it from the hero point.
Alright.
You're pretty sure that's going to fail.
Alright. Hero point. God damn it!
Okay, he goes back to slowed 2. We cycle through it again. Back to Lupin's turn.
Can I give the hero point to Lupin instead?
Can we...
That's
is
who I
there
assumed
a
you
way
gave it to.
assist with...
I don't think you can assist a saving throw.
Okay.
I'll check the aid rules, but aid action,
Yeah,
I
know.
don't think it lists saving throws.
Just because my 1E character can do it doesn't mean my 2E character can do it.
It also specifies, it's like you have to explain to your game master how you're trying to do this. I love that they put that in. That's like, you can't just be like, I'm helping, because in 5e it literally just is like, I'm helping. You have advantage. And it's like, oh, how? How are you helping? So we can say, if you wanted to give that to Lupin. So Lupin, you spent the hero point, or the reroll from the stream. So it goes back to you, and you have to make a save. And you can reroll it with the hero point you guys just got from the Vekins Vok fight. But yeah, make another fortitude save.
Alright. First one.
Okay, it's a pass.
There we go.
So you're back to slowed 1, which means you still have that hero point in the bank, so we circle around for one more.
Alright, come on.
Hero point.
Alright, that was spend the hero point. Alright, come on.
Alright, so back to slow 2.
Back to slowed 2. We circle around again.
Does the spell just last? How long does this last for?
Let's see. Hold
I think
on.
it lasts until he either petrifies or he stops petrifying.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Duration varies. Come on.
Okay. We circle back again. You're at slowed 2. You do technically have another hero point from the Tuala check fight.
Alright. I said if I have to, I'll spend it. But let's do first without it.
Yeah, you'd have to spend it. 27. Is that a pass? It's not a pass. You guys see Lupin completely ossify and turn to stone.
Just before it happens to Roland, it's like, make sure you don't make a stupid face. It's gonna freeze that way.
Yo,
As he does, you just see him just sort of like give you this like incredulous look with a raised eyebrow and it's froze like that.
what do you mean?
It's like, what?
Okay. We're out of combat.
Shit.
Red
That
is
was
like
my intention.
Red's just got like her head in her hands and like is shaking it, and she like she's like, oh my god, Roland did that on purpose. She's like, can we get this undone in town?
You should be able to.
We'll get this undone soon. Don't worry. It'll all be fine.
Oh my god.
1 second.
All right.
Before we do anything else.
Yep. There's a desk to search. There's books to search.
Before we do anything else,
Closet.
well, 5th level heal is a pulse.
Okay.
I probably should save that for combat, but oh well. Everybody's pretty hurt, so.
All right, hit that heal pulse.
Everybody heals 63 hit points.
Nice.
Cool.
All right, Red's pretty much at full right now. Then.
All right. We should check the
Oh.
closet.
So I've been away at work for a while now. Are Lupin and Red a thing now?
Yeah.
Pretty much this
Oh.
session made them a thing. Okay. Who is searching what?
I think we should start by opening the closet, prepared for something to jump us before we
Do anything else, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You open the closet. Inside. Let me scroll back up. You see there is a very handsome Varizia man with a well-maintained beard and mustache. You can make a society check, a performance check, or a poetry lore check on him.
Like anybody or just rules?
Just whoever's looking at this fucking corpse.
Is he tied up?
I'm gonna
No.
use. Here.
Oh, Gangini crit
That's fine.
succeeds. This is the body of famed poet Vumashki. He vanished from his home in Magnamar almost a century ago, which means Tolotchek must have been keeping his body fresh.
But you say it's the body?
Oh, he's definitely dead.
Why?
There anything useful on the body?
You rummage through its pockets. I don't think you find anything on this corpse.
All right. What is there to search in the room?
Well, there's the desk and the shelves. There's also this like matte black What you like, you can feel the magic coming off of it. It's definitely a teleport circle. I guess give me an Arcana check on it.
I mean, I got
well,
that free
both of
hero
us have to
point. I
burn
guess
through one hero point. So
that's not it.
Oh my god.
I'll burn through. Okay, well,
You know what? Earl's gonna make his Arcana check. Go for broke. Nope.
Alright,
Eric.
what's Red got? Red's got a +4. Maybe we should get a nat 20. Nope.
Derek.
Tarek, you want to try it? What's your Arcana?
+1.
Oh my god.
You could roll a nat 20.
I didn't.
Alright, well, something's different about it.
Can Gangini do Assurance Arcana on it?
I'm gonna say you still would have had to spend the command point. You spent the resource, but sure, I'll let you use Assurance on the second one. What's your Assurance one? 29?
29.
Okay. That will succeed then. This is certainly a functioning teleport platform. However, you know that it's already been activated, and it's not linked to the network you guys are using. It's going somewhere else. Additionally, it has been keyed to a phrase. There's a password to activate it.
So we do have to trudge back through all this stuff then.
He's like a guess at the password or search through his desk. He might have written it down, you know?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
I'll start rummaging through the desk. And hope I
I'll
find
go
a
for
scroll.
the shelves.
Starting with the desk.
Alright, you're starting with the desk? Okay.
Good God, at my phone.
You look through the desk, and even on a 25, one thing you find, is a, like, very clearly well-thumbed, like, there's, like, dog-eared pages, book of poetry. If anyone wants to make a society check, you can know, like, is this a nice book of poetry? You can tell that the name written on the front, it's of the poet's bot, like the poet you just found. This is one of his books. Solvina, this is Vumishki's Songs at Sun's Ebb, which is a really famous book of poems in like high society circles and even beyond them. This is like a first edition copy. It'd be worth a lot of money, but obviously it's been like beaten up and used. You notice. One sec. Tarek, you notice as you flip through it, one page is loose, having been at one point torn out of the book and then restored to its original position as loose leaf. This page presents the poem titled Il Varandine. Do you look through the poem?
Sure. It's in common?
Yeah.
I will look through the poem.
Ilvarandine, in deepest dark where corpse light glows, and love and life eternal flows, the spiral path of midnight shows the route to Ilvarandin. Bright towers reach from sunless stones, strange steeples vie with terraced cones, a blessed sight for aching bones, the spires of Ilvarandin. To live a life on the sunless coast, to love and lust amid the host, to seek and feel what pleases most, the joys of Ilvarandin. Long life for all, and death for none, the mortal coil at last undone, eternal bliss and joy begun, the gift of Ilvarandin. Yet distant lords of dark yesteryear draw plans in caverns, steeped in fear. The worm kings of Denebrum draw near, the end of Ilvarandin.
For what it's worth, I would be looking at it. I would have not have been, given that I was just told that this thing is password keyed, I don't think I would have been reading it out loud.
Okay.
I would point out, though, this one seems loose. Given that we have just come from where the corpse light glows, I think we're onto something here.
There's also 7 doses of demortification oil, probably part of how he was keeping that body preserved.
All right, which we already have some.
Um,
I don't suppose there's. You said 7.
yeah.
Cool. We have 10 now. I don't suppose there's a scroll of stone to flesh.
There is not, but you knock another book that was kind of under the bottles of demortification oil. This appears to be a leather-bound journal of one Caleb Valdemar.
I motion Gangini over his notes. I'll pass it over to him. We can start thumbing through it.
You like kind of just generally flicking through it. You guys can make a perception check as you do, but one immediately obvious thing is the first 2/3 of it were written in a very elegant hand, and the entries kind of recount a stretch of months from a few months back, or even longer, honestly. The final third is a much more like Baroque handwriting. Presumably Tuwalachek wrote these words. These more are a strange collection of sensations, presumably that the Intellect Devourer enjoyed experiencing through Caleb. Fine foods, unusual smells, pains, pleasures of the flesh, and the like. Later entries, you see he describes like thoughts on you guys. After having met you at the Rusty Dragon Inn, like by the handwriting, you must have already been to Alachek by then. He's clearly like lists how he's frustrated at the ways you all have disrupted his plans. They directly involved Oliver Potiker. And you see that he's written another list of like Sandpoint's movers and shakers, including you guys. All targets that he had wanted to use the Midnight Milk on. You also see some of his jottings on how to make refined Midnight Milk. And you see that he also has notes detailing that, like, it would be possible to achieve what he calls pure Midnight Milk. Although it's kind of unclear as to what that is. It also sounds like he relates it on how it might aid in the use of what he calls the dream lens. Which is something you guys do not really know what that is at the moment. I don't know why I added an E on the end of that. It's ignore that E. It's just lens.
Ignore what now?
In the chat.
No, it's exactly.
I mean, you guys can make an Arcana check on the Dream Lens, but you guys haven't heard anything about that down here. I mean, just the way he's referring to it, you get the sense that like it's probably an artifact magical item, so it must be like a unique item.
Can we check the shelves over here?
Yeah. The shelves have a large collection of books curated from ancient Thassalon, presumably gathered and kept here by Lyra LaRue. The shelves also seem to hold several of her handwritten journals. The collection as a whole is 6 bulk. You guys could use this for research, and it's probably worth a lot, considering it's a hand-picked collection of a Rune Lord.
Well,
All right.
we need to try and get these back to town.
Yeah. Do we think it's possible to change the teleport circle to connect to our network instead of what it's connected to? I
think you, on the previous check, you guys would worry that would like permanently ruin this, and you would have no way of knowing where it would have led. Like you'd basically be giving up that lead to add this to your network.
No, let's check the last hallway, and if that leads to an exit, then hopefully we can get some help for Lupin.
All right.
But we need to search the shelf. And so the shelves are all the books and stuff. That's right.
Yeah. Does anyone have 6 bulk worth of inventory space?
We still haven't picked up. Does somebody have a bag of holding?
You also have a Lupin's worth of bulk to carry.
That's a problem. I mean,
How much does Lupin weigh?
Like, are you saying I'm fat?
I think we leave him here because mostly I worry more. The more we risk moving around, the more we risk breaking him.
I mean, there's always a chance that if you're worried about fighting through all these ghasts, you could try to activate the portal.
And go deeper?
You're not really sure where it leads.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
I have a feeling.
But is it worse than fighting
I
through 8 ghasts with a party member down?
I'm gonna grab the books and throw them in my bag.
Okay, you grab the books.
I have an idea for where the portal leads, and I don't like it.
I step on the portal and I say Ilverondon.
God damn it.
I think you feel a slight buzz of magic, but nothing happens.
All right.
Seems to be like a slight
Still gonna-
reaction.
I was gonna say, I still feel like that's where it goes, but
Yeah, do we know? Like, here's the thing: do any of us know the name of? Does that name mean anything to any of us?
You guys give me a society check.
I think I'm gonna use a hero point on that.
Well spent.
Oh, very interesting indeed. What will you know about?
I have a current thought on what Ilverondon is out of character, so I'm curious if it lines up.
I think on a nat 20, you would know that the Vault of Ilverondon is located deep in the Darklands, particularly in Orv. Orv is the deepest of the 3 layers that compose the Darklands on Galarian. Basically, it's like dozens of huge enchanted chambers that they call the Orvian Vaults. You would know that this vault in particular, the Vault of Ilverondon, is like, if legends are true, a truly like colossal, gigantic city that is almost uninhabited. People kind of nicknamed it the Mute Metropolis. You would know that it's, in theory, an ancient city. There are rumors that it had ties to old Aslant. But this is like something that existed like before Earthfall even occurred.
Okay.
I would think you would also... I don't think you would know exactly where it is. But I do think you have heard... Like, this is a legend that's... If this isn't a Verizian legend. Like, wherever the vaults of... or city of Ilverondon is, it's not in Verizia, the country that you're in.
Okay.
I would say having that knowledge, if you want to make another Arcana check on the teleportation function, you could.
Sure.
It takes an actual caster to use a teleportation circle, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I kind of understood that, but I just wanted to test if the word had any effect.
Maybe you felt some buzzing in your feet. It seemed like it did something. Sylvina, you're not sure, but like kind of sharing some of these thoughts with Gangini. On its best day, the teleport circle wouldn't have that range. This does not have an intercontinental range. It's just, you like simply just are convinced that it couldn't handle that much power.
Okay. Interesting.
And I think, I mean, indeed, I don't think you would know exactly where it is, but like, the only things you guys have used these circles for are teleporting floor to floor and then teleporting like the 3 miles as the crow flies from the pit to the ruins of the old light in Sandpoint. Like, that's the farthest distance you've gone.
Did the other
Okay.
crew have like a base in Sandpoint?
The other adventuring party?
Yeah.
If they did, you guys didn't know about it.
I think we should just take the portal.
We don't know where it goes. We can't take it
Hello.
because we don't have the command word.
We have the command word.
I think it's the poem.
Oh, yeah, that's possible.
Before we do, there's one thing I
Could
want
be
to
the
do.
poem. Could be the poem book. I guess.
I would like to see where this last passage goes. If there's another exit out, then that's at least what we should at least.
I
see
agree.
what this last lead is.
And also, if we can get a level up, then we can get Stone to Flash. Right?
Yes,
I
that is
think
on my
so.
that is on my spell list.
Yeah.
Since no one else is talking about this, I would loot Caleb and the poet. That's
We did loot the
We
poet.
looted
We
the
have not
poet.
looted. We have not looted Caleb.
Did we loot the poet?
Yeah.
We did. There's nothing on him.
Okay.
That's what Ben said.
Yeah. But you didn't loot Caleb's body yet, and on that, there's some items. There is a +1 striking dagger, and a rather arcane-looking grimoire, if anyone wants to make an arcana check on it.
I can't roll well today, but that's fine. Gangini's doing it.
Gangini, this is what is known, it's worth 1,000 gold pieces, so you could sell it for 500. This is a liar's lexicon. Basically, it lets you once per day, if like certain types of spells, you cast the spell and then you can attempt a deception check as you cast it. And if you succeed, everyone thinks you are merely like talking, like having a normal conversation, but you're actually casting a spell.
I see.
And it is inscribed with the following spells that Tualachek had written in it. Not that those really do any good if you're just going to sell it.
Fifth level dimension door. He was trying to get out of here.
Yes. Wait, what of Dimension Door? Sorry.
The Liar's Lexicon has a 5th level dimension door, which
It does
extends
indeed.
the range of dimension door to a mile.
Oh, fun.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask why I know that. But yeah, I don't use spell books, so we could just sell it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is true.
Okay, hear me out. As much as I don't think we should do this from a fun perspective, I do think having Lupin be stone may actually be beneficial for the sake of getting out of the pit.
How so?
Not
He
having
won't
to make
have to
fortitude
make
saves.
the saves in the rooms. If we kill the ghasts, someone can carry him through, and he doesn't have to make any fortitude saves.
Before we do that, let's see where this. before we get to that, we may have to do that. Let's see where this last corridor goes.
Yeah, I agree.
And if Sylvina, if you could use a gust of wind on occasion to keep this room clear of the angry
Oh,
spores.
I'm just gonna cast a fireball.
All right. Do you guys spend? That's not gonna do it. But do you guys spend the 10 minutes to destroy the farm that you agreed to destroy?
Oh, is this the farm?
You presume so.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
then
sure.
if it's sure, yeah.
All right. You spend 10 minutes destroying it for Mushroom Lady.
Hopefully not
So-
all brothers down.
Please bring Brad up.
What? Oh, sorry. I didn't drag her yet.
Yeah. Well,
Just a firing line.
All right. Whoever's going in first,
wait,
feel free.
why do we have Lupin here? Why is Lupin with us?
Are you just
Why
gonna
am I in the front?
Are you gonna leave him in a room by himself?
I mean, we don't really have anything to carry him with. I mean, otherwise, we're just lugging him around. And if we taking him into a combat encounter, we risk breaking him.
Okay. So where are you leaving him?
I think we keep him in the room for now.
Okay.
In that bedroom. I mean, it's
I'll-
just
And
like,
we seal up the passage and we put him in the room, in the closet.
Okay.
You're
this is
putting
so-
Lupin in the closet.
Brutal.
temporarily until we can get you unfrozen. I'm sorry, Marcus.
Would you rather wake up with like a broken arm?
No,
Are you
no, I
on
wouldn't.
purpose?
It's just, you know.
The optics aren't great.
The optics aren't great on it.
I'll throw a sheet over Lupin in the closet.
Okay.
How is that better?
Well, now you just look like
no.
some trash in the closet.
Roland, if you want to, if you want to move up to the, let's take a look in here and see what's back here.
Look, now anyone that
I see.
encounters you is going to assume that the poet was the person who tried to make the statue, and they did a really bad job on their first attempt, and Lyra LaRue was displeased.
There's something with tentacles in here, and I don't like it.
Yeah,
I
it's
be here,
disgusting.
so you guys get extra speed.
I can use illusory object on the door, but it only lasts for 10 minutes.
Roland, you see two of these creatures seem to be waiting in the next room.
Have we fought those before?
Nope.
Do they look like they're worth more than 10 experience points each?
Yep.
Presumably.
I think that's going to be a thing for next session, though.
Yeah.
Considering it's almost 11:30.
We'll have to start that next session. So let's just have your level ups ready. Don't actually level them up yet, but just know what you want to choose.
We can start it with Genki and I both just sending fireballs in there.
I'll tell you that this room, I'm going to describe it before we end. Slimy sheets of glistening green mold grow along this damp chamber's east and west walls and lie in slimy heaps on the floor. To the north, a 10-foot diameter hole in the ground drops into darkness. Now and then, wisps of vapor waft up from the opening and drift through the cavern.
Okay. Pleasant.
All right, then. Joyous.
Alright, we will come back next week. Thanks everybody for watching.